Hi guys, Frank here, D20 Misfits. I play Seth. Welcome to another installment of the Tales of Shadow. This is episode 85. Same thing, like, share, subscribe. Really helps us out if you guys get on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. It does help us out really greatly more than you will know. Definitely put it up there. Tune in because we have a really lively thing. We're about to jump into the spires of the cogs and hopefully not blow it up or blow up 6 more city blocks.
Looking at you.
I know.
Look at you, motherfucker.
Anyway, before we jump in and get into the recap, we do have a couple announcements to go over. Did you talk with them?
Working on it right now.
Okay.
I'll talk to you guys after that.
Okay. So, good thing. W released a brand new flavor. 3 in total. We have 2 hydro ones. One is the Pineberry Splash, which is strawberry pineapple mix with lemonade, I believe. Haven't fully tried it yet, so I couldn't tell you. And the other one's the watermelonade. Those are the hydro, the caffeine-free ones. Again, I haven't tried them, so I couldn't tell you, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty cool. The new one that they have out for a limited time is the Palm Blanc. It is a pomegranate blossom. It's not bad, it's really good. I would really like the pomegranate taste to it. For that, I mean, it is limited time, so I don't know. They do have a newer shaker that I have that I did leave at home because I suck. It's a netted mixer, so it's really cool. I like it. I like the design of it. Shit, I totally forgot my train of thought. Anywho, we do got a new package from Critical Dice.
It's not for sale.
One is not. But before I jump into that, because I totally remembered my train of thought, W's now on Amazon.
Oh, cool.
So if you guys would like to order through Amazon,
Isn't that amazing?
you can. Still, discount code D20 Misfits 10 to receive 10% off your thing. They now are on Amazon, so if you guys want to help them out, go on there. It really helps them build because they are getting out there. But Critical Dice, we got the one for November because October took it, so now we got November's here. It's all about Icy Wind.
Sure is.
It's all about the ice wind. So what they have here, first one that I will pull out is called Snowdrift. It is a glossy, clear with, no, these ones have like the rune numbers.
Oh!
So there are more rune numbers. I know, I fully thought of you as it saw that. So this is Snowdrift. We do raffle them out, so if anybody wants to, if
Dice
not,
in the head.
I know.
I'm doing fun dice in the head.
John would love that.
Yes.
It's off the mind.
So he gets to roll with what would be
Advantage.
Advantage.
We can play that route.
Since he really wants it, he'll play with advantage.
Wait, do I get advantage since I've technically played Icewind Dale?
No.
No,
It's just the
called
fact that he
Snowdrift.
really
It's not
wants
called Icewind Dale dice.
You said it's from
It's
Icewind.
called Snowdrift.
It's from Icewind Dale.
Grab
Nice.
your
November
one.
bag ushers in an icy wind to freeze friends and
No, I'm
foes
saying which ones I
alike.
want to use.
Oh, what is the dice favor?
So, whoever wants it,
Ready, guys?
they go in the goddamn
One.
pot.
They go.
2.
They go in the
Baby,
head.
baby.
Mine
You
doesn't
have to
fit.
put them in the head.
Put
Yours
mine
fit
in.
in that
Gotcha.
one.
So collectively there, you guys know what dice
Ready?
you have.
I got these. Just
Put
ready.
them in the damn
Ready?
thing.
Drop.
Alright.
Oh,
Well,
now
they're
I
all
got
cocked.
Sounds away from the side.
Put them on the map.
Jesus.
Here, put it on the map.
Put it on the map.
Oh, hey, the camera picks it up.
Bunch of
Alright, drop your dice. Drop it.
We got 3
there's
17s.
Nat 20, that's mine. That is my dice.
Mike, you coming back to you.
Can you tell me which one's mine?
No, it's not, sir. I'm
I'll
sorry.
take the That's fine.
Don't
Whose
think
is
it's
that
better.
one?
You guys could have. That one's mine. You should know better.
Okay, the other one that they released is called the Snowflake.
That's me.
Aww.
They're so cute and little.
They are
Rolls like
mini
that, by the
dice. They are a very light blue with a little bit of glitter in them.
Fuck your
if you
dice.
can check that out. These are the Snowflake mini dice.
You want to hold them up the camera again? I had it on that still.
Andy, you want to go
Sam?
have your hand in it?
Nah, I'm good. I got some
Ready?
mini dice
Yep.
myself.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, I can't reach.
16.
Grab it.
5.
Pork
Did I
chop
get the
got him.
minis?
Pork chop got him.
Hey.
Oh, John.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
So because
Mikey.
they are the... You guys suck.
Yeah, I know.
Because they are the deluxe one,
So glad you
There's
noticed.
there is another one in here. I am keeping it because
Oh!
Oh!
It's high break.
this is the giant bone knuckle dice.
Yeah, it is.
Who's bigger?
I believe Pork Chop has the knuckle
I
bone
do.
set
I do have
that we raffled off before. So this is the overcharged, oversized D20. It is bigger than his purple one.
Which makes me mad.
Oh crap, let's get some weight to it.
I know.
Mm.
I like it.
We're all just gonna toss it at each other.
Don't touch anything to me.
But that's
Not a
part
good
of their deluxe.
My entire brain nowhere so hard for me to do that.
That is part of their deluxe box.
Yeah.
They have 3 different tiers. You have your normal set, which comes with one dice and a little extra. They have the extra large, and then they have the deluxe. So that's what came with deluxe. It did come with another thing, which is really cool that I'm saving because it's right here. It is a pin, okay, but only one person is getting it because it's the Dungeon Master pin.
Aww.
So to look at it,
I want to see.
the magical world,
Dobs a little piece of
Dungeon
candy on it.
Oh, that's nice. That's
to
really
the
cool.
Dungeon Master.
That's really cool.
Thank
Wait,
you.
wait, wait, wait. You guys ready?
It's golf clap.
Boo.
Eat shit and die.
Timber? I
No
will
problem.
punch you in the fucking face if you do that again.
On top of that, on their card,
I will not stop him.
shush. Introducing the D&D Varsity Jacket.
Ooh.
It looks like a Letterman. It is a Letterman. It has D&D where a letter would be.
Sick.
A quick picture real quick. And the
Um,
QR code that goes to it.
Definitely jump on that.
It's pretty cool. And then also you get the map pack, Witten Ford map. I got a chance to look at it. It is pretty cool. Again, deals with the ice theme and snow. So it's a nice snowy background. It has a fort attached to it, a small little town, and a couple areas to play in with. It's all part of their thing. Jason's really cool. Critical Dice is usually on top of their game. They have a lot of nice things. But again, that concludes our announcements as far as that goes. But we do want to. We know last time we played, we did mention. We did mention the whole fact of Veterans Day and do that, and we need to give a shout out to, actually to our DM because he is a veteran.
Yes.
So
Thank you for your service, sir.
It's not fun, guys. Thank you.
you're here, you're with us. We
we are
appreciate the
thankful.
service you give us, that you did. Now being a DM, we really didn't get to recognize you last week, so we were doing it. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite snacks and drinks. So we're about to dive into Tales of Shadow. We'll get right back to John.
Johnzo.
Welcome back to another session of the D20 Misfits. So last week, things got dark quick.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Torture, killing, sending a message.
Killing one
Fuck
of the
Trevor
messengers.
for one.
Fuck Trevor. Fuck Trevor. Trevor can get fucked.
Literally.
If you're viewing this and your name's Trevor, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Fuck off.
Because fuck Trevor.
What do I do? Mom, they said I can go fuck off. What do I do?
If your name's Trevor, put something in the comments so we know.
Yeah.
That wasn't directed towards you, but it could be.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear from Trevor's now.
Is that like the new Karen thing? Or?
We're cool with Michael's still, but Trevor's, they can
Fuck right off.
fuck right
Fuck
off.
right off.
Isn't there a Trevor Belmont in something?
that Belmont can fuck off too. Well, with that being said, the party is now on their way to storm the spires. How is this going to go?
Like you said before, fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Play the game, we'll fuck around. I know.
That's a new one. Fuck around. Uh-oh.
So with that, let's get back into it for another misadventure with the Misfits.
New shirt.
The adventure continues.
And we're back.
Oh,
Beat me to the punch for once.
Uh-huh.
So, you guys are on your way to the spires.
Yep, we're gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna blow shit up and die.
We do have the guys.
Wait, we had one of them, right? Quinn's with us, correct?
Quinn's taking the back door.
Did they take what's his name, the hostage, to go join the rebellion?
Yeah, they're all with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name was Clem.
Colium.
Quinn's the sole survivor.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened to his friend.
Neither
It's a
does
bloody
Igor.
shame.
Igor has no clue what the fuck happened at all.
It's rough.
We should have named him Gunter.
Weren't you going to the bathroom?
I thought his name was Mud.
No, he's back.
No, he came back because every bullet
yeah.
hole in those streets.
Yes.
As we
I just
are
stepped
walking
on the dude's head and
towards this
squished his
place,
fucking brains.
I never asked if there was any sort of like vegetation. I'm talking even like between the cracks of the sidewalk, like weed showing.
What there used to be, yes, but because of there not being any real light sources here, they're very withered and dead.
Because I'm still on the lookout for that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm keeping an eye out. I'm also just keeping an eye out around us.
Roll a quick perception check.
Just a straight 11.
Okay. One of the things that catches your eye that tends to grow on the sides of these buildings that don't have any flesh to it is this red vine. It looks like spilt blood in color.
I'm not gonna investigate that right now. That might be a tomorrow thing.
Sounds like a
But
future kind of
yeah, for sure. But I clock it.
Okay.
She kind of like signals to you guys and goes, like, while you guys are this way, if she could stay stealth, hop roof to roof, keep an eye higher up. She's like,
Eyes in the Skies wouldn't be bad. Definitely.
She looks to Sat more like.
Am I allowed to go play on the roof, Dad?
Fuck yeah.
If you want to keep to the shadows, keep to the shadows. Just in case stuff goes awry. Yes. Is Samara with us too as well?
Samara's gone.
She left. Okay. As we
She was like
are
the magician.
as we're walking down, is it more of a lattice work type look of the streets? Is it curvy?
It's very much grid, but the alleyways that you notice are Mod Podge. The best way to describe it would be a drunk on a blind mule.
Fun. I do have to ask though, are the buildings evenly spaced apart, or is there like some that are like this compared to like that?
Some of the buildings merge into each other.
So I could easily just compare to.
Now, if this isn't the original intent of the people. This is the work of the cog. That, like,
Yes.
Like mushed them together into like Tim Burton-esque peaks.
Houses.
Very much so.
Okay.
Some of them literally, like the windows you can see through are merged together.
Yeah.
So instead of being one piece and look, it's two panels.
Like if you were to go into some of these houses, they might like just be like two rooms fused together in a real fucking crazy.
Some of the rooms you wouldn't be
Oh,
even be able to access.
Yeah, that actually fucks up my brain.
The more we get closer and closer to the spires, does it become more warped?
Yes.
Now, what do you mean by warped? Like, is it actually like all bendy and like acid trippy looking, or is it like?
That
Can you
painting.
see-
Defies logic.
Yeah,
Like
A
like
building
people are
shouldn't
fused-
be. Think of the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
How it was at a tilt, but on the extreme.
Okay.
like
And as I said, some of these buildings, if you were to go into them, there's rooms you can't access because as soon as you open a door, there's a wall. But you know that there's a room behind that wall.
I was thinking more like that painting with the stairs that are up here and down that way, and just like the. I
the
forget. what it's
Aisha's
called.
painting.
Yeah.
They're essentially all Winchester houses.
Ew.
I'm gonna
Going-
I don't like any of this.
real quick while they were saying
Yeah,
that.
I
I'm gonna
don't
do
fucking
this
like that at
the stealth to go up so I can.
This is not handicap accessible. It's not.
It's absolutely not up to code.
This is fine.
Just
21.
You know who the code enforcer probably is?
Yeah. It's
Rusty now.
Trevor.
No, Trevor.
One-
Trevor.
one of the
fucking
buildings
Trevor.
you see
Son of a bitch.
has smoke pouring out the sides.
No.
The house is thinking.
Now, is it on fire?
No,
Or is it
like
just smoker?
somebody's living there, and
Oh, no.
instead of being a straight chimney, it's literally coming up the sides of the
That's funny.
Last time I saw something like that, this one was thinking about
You're just
something.
gonna start documenting things.
That's how we
Oh,
No
yeah.
one's gonna believe
Oh,
a thing of what you
Tabitha
say.
is like, she is filling out her book.
You're gonna be the
As
next.
things are going, she's like, because she's not walking, she can do this kind of stuff, and she's keeping an eye on all this weird shit.
You, though, because of your inquisitive mind, you're thinking about how come the towers, the spires themselves, aren't affected by the warping of reality. They're straight.
What about people? Is there, as like I'm walking down there, is there like denizens out and about? Is there red road bitches out?
Is there more
There's
tokens?
some denizens out,
Okay.
and as soon as they see you guys coming,
Fucking hide.
yeah, they're bolting.
Well, I didn't know how fast like the word was spread since the girl.
And that was only
Or we're
like an hour
outsiders
ago.
and
I
they
don't-
see us. We'll see you guys, and they're just
I
like,
would think it more the statue.
resistance.
I would think it more the statue incident would have been like, no.
Hey,
People
that-
are like, nah, no, we're good.
We're like,
People are definitely aware.
even if
Any
not.
red wizards around?
Not that you can see.
I'm gonna
So expect the tower to be prepared.
Flush.
I'm gonna do a perception with my scope.
Okay.
That's a nat 20
You,
plus 7.
I mean, with the scope, you do get to roll with advantage, but you rolled a nat 20, so
You know how far you remember how far my scope goes?
250 feet.
Yes. So I can see pretty far. I'm gonna just like as I go, and then like while I'm falling away, I hop as they go, and then whenever they're not passing the building, I wait, perch, go past, jump, wait, and perch, kind of thing.
As you get closer to the spire, looking through your scope, you can see many figures moving across the windows
From the spire.
from the spire.
I will let you know that.
What about light source? What? There's no sun, there's no moon, there's no
No,
stars.
there's no.
So are there
it's-
lanterns?
Yeah, watch the fucking movie. There's like gas lamps all over the city.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, are they normal fire or are they different color?
And what time of day are we going?
And there
No.
isn't.
We don't
there
know.
isn't.
It's up
It's all
to the
fucked
day.
up.
Like I said, think
Fucking-
Barovia.
Yeah, but Barovia, you at least knew when the sun rose and set.
Yeah, but I'm saying how it was always there's
It's
no
all black.
sun.
Mm.
It is a starless sky.
And that includes the sun.
Kind
Sun's
of
a
like
star.
Barovia. It's not day and night.
No.
Alright.
So you know that knowledge if you share it or not. She's letting you know when she's like scoping out. As you probably hear her jump, and you guys move, and then
Bless
she
you.
jumps again. She
Bless you
notices at the tower
You got
the
30?
figures,
Bless
lots
you.
of figures making
Gross.
movement. Does it seem frantic
Ow.
or just business as usual walking?
Some of them are frantic, looks like they're moving about, getting stuff done, while the others are relaxed.
Again, it's relayed to you. Anytime she sees something, she's obviously going to relate it back to you.
That's fine.
So,
As you guys make your way through the city, there is no resistance whatsoever.
Oh yeah, because they'd be stupid.
No, it's either two things: trap or scared.
Yeah.
it's both.
So Igor, being, the battle person that he was at one point in time, is going to look at Sat as they're walking and go, don't know about you, but I think it's a little quiet. Lucy has her eyes out, correct?
Yeah.
No, no, sorry, let me rephrase that. Quiet has her eyes out, right? Okay.
Is that
Wow.
And then, knowing that she's like not too far behind me, Igor's gonna look down and go, oh shit. I still have a brain on my boot.
Is there any way to get
What does that
more
matter?
eyes out in there, out to look?
Oh, if
Or
I
are,
had some
are,
smarts on
are your eyes good enough, you think?
Oh,
Brain
she
power.
sends to you. Just let me know if I ever need to like fire a distraction because I have one of those
We need.
golden balls.
The twisty
So
tongs.
do we.
Yeah, but if she's up high and she can just like watch and go. When there's no one looking, she can scan and see where people are at and just go.
I thought you should.
He had a little balloon animal come out.
Hey, we had
The
flower
jury is
this
still
way.
out.
But yeah, that's what she's meaning. Like if she can scan and know that okay, there's people over here, but throw that there.
When we get
I thought
about
Blinsky came out over here.
Pops
like
up.
30 feet on recon,
Okay.
either have Lucy look at the gate to know if there's guards there or the guards up in the, if it's like a fort.
There's no walls around this.
So it's just what, 5 towers?
2.
Just 2 towers side by side with a bridge that connects the two.
Yes.
As we get closer, I'll do another sweep.
Okay.
We can ascertain which one the cog is on, right?
It sits in the middle of both of them.
Okay.
Is it connected to the buildings, or is it doing a hovering
It's-
jobby?
The way it's built is the cog sits at the very top of the towers in
And
the
it's
middle
like-
between them.
It's like a fucked
Okay.
up clock tower.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll see if I see Roth. She's gonna just scan. I know it's probably not, but she's gonna see
So
while
can we
she's
see
looking.
it, like, clear as day?
Yeah, you've been able to see it the whole time. This thing is not small.
That's why he said he's like, oh, you want to see it? It's right there.
So I asked this to the group.
17.
If
plus
they are
7.
trying to build a
I'm
secondary
just trying to see if
cog
she gets a
or
glimpse
fix
of
this
Roth
cog,
or anything
where?
that seems about his stature.
Yeah,
Bigger
probably.
plane than this one.
if it's bigger, we should have seen it.
How big is the cog getting closer to
Stupid question.
It's massive.
it? Like,
Stupid answer.
does it
I'll tell you in a minute.
How?
Could be underground.
Like anything that we've seen, is it like
I love going back.
like the size of like a dragon? Is it the like the castles or anything that we have seen throughout travels?
Depends on where you're
Trying to
from.
gauge how big it actually is.
That's what I was getting at. Sat's fairly intelligent. How is he with mathematics?
I mean,
Tabitha's great.
spells are geometric shapes, so I would assume. Why? To me, I'm trying to gauge how big it is. Like, is it like this big, or is it like? Ooh.
That's nowhere near that big.
Well, I have a general idea.
Yeah, roll a general knowledge.
So just intelligence?
Yeah.
My intelligence is like, it's +4, so 15.
My intelligence is +3.
From where you're standing, this half of it alone is well in the 150 foot range.
Okay.
So a radius is only 150 feet. This thing is huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
With your guys' proximity to it, you can see that the way it's constructed, there are guide rails and stairs leading up to it, and underneath the cog is accessible
Okay.
with a single chute going into it.
Can we see from where we're at that it is in a suspended animation, or is it connected with wires or a cage?
It's got support pillars holding it up, and everything seems to be made of metal. The distance from it, though, you can't determine what type of metal.
What about the more we get closer and closer to the spires, being that close, the magical presence that it feels?
Is it being felt?
Yeah.
Is it warping us in any way?
That's another good
No,
question.
because you are outside of its existence.
Okay.
It's not affecting you physically.
We're vibrating at a different frequency.
Mentally, you can feel it pulling on you.
Okay.
You feel a vibration.
Pulling as in like
Strain. It's
You just have an
straining.
uneasy feeling.
Yes.
Would it? Sorry.
Looking up at it, now that you're so close, there are like portholes in the outer shell of this thing, and there is a menagerie of colors flickering inside of it.
Being like 30 feet away, I'm gonna have you look at the, I guess, the doors to see if there is sentries posted or patrol.
First, before I do that, I did make a roll to see if I see something else. Is anything else noticed?
So, under the supports of this, there is a outcropping of solid glass, and you see a lone figure standing in there to be what would appear is Lord Roth.
What is he doing? Do I notice, even if it's like a shadow, does it look like he's holding something? Like he's thinking?
Looking out over the city, lost in thought.
Does it seem more silhouette, or can I actually see part of his face? Or
It's
something?
silhouette. The light.
It's
and
just so it's
there's-
dim, so I can.
yeah.
Okay. So.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can we hear anything coming from the clog? I said that on purpose, by the way. Can we hear it like
It's-
revolving around?
It sounds like it's thrumming.
So a thrumming,
Drumming?
kind of humming.
Thrumming.
Okay.
A low frequency hum.
Okay, so more than likely it's probably revolving around.
There's
Would it-
mechanics in it at work.
Would it affect anyone differently?
Like if they're magic or non-magic, I'm guessing you're meaning?
Well, yeah. No, I just mean, like, is it going to affect somebody more than others? Yeah.
Well,
Maybe.
that's why I wanted to. How close before the city stops before the spires start?
The city's built around it, basically.
Okay, so right when we're close, like close, I want to dip into an alley. I want to cast dancing lights to see if it does affect magic.
That's a really good fucking.
Like if there's an anti-magic field around there,
As
tower.
as you cast dancing lights, the colors of them mimic what's going on inside of the cog. But there's real no change to the actual spell.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to do.
If I can cast it without a problem.
It's kind of something I saw it in the show once. But they were trying to detect whenever you've never seen it. You've kind of heard of it. It's My Hero.
Oh yeah.
What they would do when Aizawa was trying, because he can erase their quirks, they would keep trying to do something until they knew he was close, and then whenever something they couldn't do their ability, they knew he was right there.
Well, that's
So,
where we got people
in a way, I see that you're trying to do that every so often. You're trying to see if something happens and if it stops.
No, like if we're that close to it, like we're within like 10 feet, that's when I wanted to cast Dancing Lights to see if it does affect it. There's an anti-magic field. If there is, if it's going to hamper spell casting in any way.
Well, with you,
remember
with
when
you
said, once you get
doing
inside-
that, and like I'm standing right there with you all the time, but you doing that, like I'm gonna kind of pick up from it because I'm not completely fucking stupid, and then I'm gonna do my Find Familiar and have my snake come out and just chill around my neck, and I'll look at you and go,
As you cast Find Familiar,
"Oh fuck."
its internal organs are now on the outside.
But it's still functional?
It's still functional.
Ew.
I know, but like, sorry, mechanics are in jump in. Find Familiar, casting time is an hour.
Shut up, fucker.
Yes. Alright, never mind. It's an hour.
So we'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Now you.
Does mine? Does Grave change in any way when I get closer to it? He's still the same.
What about Tawny? Tauntaun?
How the your actual.
He looks like a real boy.
Oh, I'm not using that.
Okay, no.
That'd be weird.
It's still weird.
Oh yeah, I figured.
It seems to be coming apart at the seams.
All the way?
Not all the way.
So
But
it's like,
like
doesn't look
organs
much
are kind
different.
of leaking out.
Well, I didn't think that this was permanent. But
Again, because you were from a different realm, your magic kind of keeps it together better than if somebody had actually created the same. Unless they really knew what they were doing.
okay, cool.
So he did request what, like I said, I wanted to do that first before what he requested. You were telling me to check if there's any guards.
Check the doors, see if there's a patrol around the base.
Alright, so she's gonna do that next. But I did want to make sure to do the one I was looking for once we got closer. That's a 19 plus 4, so...
There's nobody outside.
I don't see... Oh, no.
Then I would say when we get to the doors to get with...
Should I look like... Should I cloak or look different?
To keep some weapons here.
I can do that, but should I still, like, should I have the hood down since I look like them? Or keep
You
it all
don't
up?
need to look like them. You have access.
Okay. She still keeps herself cloaked then. She has face up, hood up, and her holster's hidden. So she gets closer, she kind of like slinks down the alley and walks out and just merges in with the crowd with her stealth.
Double doors.
So, the towers themselves, now that you can see the full building, sit on top of the foundation. It's one solid foundation, but it splits off into two towers and then comes back together at the top. So there is a void in between the towers that you can see through.
And that's where the clog is?
It's on
At the very top.
Where it's connected.
And there's like a space between the two towers.
How big are the supports holding the clog? Like, are they big fucking supports? Like, real thick?
It's enough to distribute the weight across the top of the towers. So yes.
Oh, you're okay.
Okay.
So like
Think of if you've ever been at the hospital to the landing pad,
Yeah.
how it distributes weight across the roof of the
Yeah.
building. That's how this is built.
Okay,
it's,
so it's
it's
like-
very well engineered.
So it's pretty thick. Like,
Yeah.
it's a thick board.
It's not the same.
All right. So we're getting closer.
The tower
Do we
itself-
see this area? This
That's inside.
that's inside.
Yes.
Okay, so we see the doors,
Yeah, so
and
the whole thing
we
goes
are
crashing down.
gonna
The
go.
door is, I'm assuming, because of how you're saying that it has a metallic structure that's holding the Abenaxis. Is the building the same way? The spires, they made of metal.
Yes.
Is it a different, like, I'm not a blacksmith, so I can't analyze what kind of metal.
No, but I can.
Unless it's not from around where you're used to. That would be the only.
I'm just asking if it strikes me as odd.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do I need to roll, Viking?
Investigation.
would you use your proficiency?
Yeah, he would be using his proficiency with this. Are you analyzing it with the blacksmithing tools?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your performance with them, add your proficiency.
$19.
Are you what are you striking it with?
Taking the hammer out.
Okay, so as
Fuck just walks up to somebody's building. Hey, you guys want me?
there's nobody out here.
What's it made by?
As you strike the
Yukon
building,
Cornelius. I'm sorry.
your trained ear listening to metals from your time spent blacksmithing, you immediately recognize the sound that is coming from this metal. It's a blend of adamantium and
Fucking do
mithril.
it.
Well, so much for that idea.
Yeah, right. Mine too.
What
I look
about
at you guys go, well, we can't take the sports out.
when he strikes it or takes a little piece of it or analyzes it? Is there a power surge that comes through the claw down?
He said
No.
You know what I mean? Like a Tesla coil
No.
that shoots off. There's no like electricity or
None of that right now.
striking down. Okay.
Except none of that.
Remind me what that is. What mithril and adamantine.
And Adam,
Like which they both do
adamantium
something.
is very strong.
Yes, that's super strong, and then the other one has something to do
Mithril
with.
is built strong, but it's lighter.
Okay, so that makes this support system like super good. Does it have anything to do with magic, like dampening of magic?
No. Oh, it is.
Wolverine's claws.
Well,
and
I know-
then
I know
the-
that.
Think of it in our terms.
the
as
mithril
probably,
is what I was
as probably
Yeah.
platinum.
Okay, I got you.
Like, this is like high grade shit.
If it was built in this world, it'd be crafted out of grade 34 titanium.
Okay, got you.
What about okay?
I was saying like a carbon fiber.
Grade
You're
34
a
star
I was gonna
stronger.
say-
That's what they use in military jets for the structural points. So when the stresses of them, it's beyond strong. The only thing that can really damage grade 34 titanium is tungsten carbide.
All right.
The
Well, I mean,
door.
they got
So it's
handles
built
going
up.
to Jesus.
It's forward built.
Yeah, it is Ford built.
Also, so you only get like a mile and a half.
The door. Is it a standard door with a knob or a knocker? Is there a sigil on it?
It's very, for something this,
For being built like Fort Knox.
no, what is the word I'm looking for? For it
Magnitude?
being what it represents, the front facade of this building is mundane.
Okay.
There's no ornate filigree on it. There's no sculptures.
It's like a shitty like government building.
Yes.
Okay. Tabitha says, I want to go in there. I want to see what's going on in this place.
I agree completely.
Well then,
Look, you just push the door open.
there's nobody there.
No. Yeah, there's nobody there.
You're not going to check it?
Well, that's what I asked for.
Okay.
You know, there's any sigils or marks on it.
No, there's not.
So there's no like glyph of warding on it. That'd be cool. I'm just gonna, unless it's locked.
Easy enough. The door opens.
I hate all
It's
of this.
well kept. Doesn't make a single sound as it swings open. And it's smooth. There's no
friction.
No friction to the door being opened.
Well, the easiest door we've ever opened.
Is there a desk clerk or anything?
No, it enters right into what would be the foyer of it.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, then go off of. We need to get to the top.
Yeah. You're just gonna hear.
Echo.
Does it echo?
Echo.
You all are entering now?
Yes.
So
I'm
as
going in. Where?
So as you two see this first, as you enter, this room is 80 feet by 80 feet.
Yeah, for fuck's sakes.
Inside the center are 3 rings with the sigils embedded into them that was given to you.
Okay.
Suspended from the ceiling is an hourglass that runs backwards.
So the thing goes up instead of.
Yes.
Looking at that, can I gauge what time is going on by the amount of sand even going upside
There's
down?
no.
It seems like it's going.
It's not a. Yeah,
or is it just decorative?
It's filling, going up, and when it fills up, it rotates and starts doing it all over
But
again.
does the sand pour like a normal hourglass? Does it go
Yeah,
faster
it's
than normal?
It's
slower
a
than normal?
normal. It's giant though.
Am I? What I'm trying to say is, am I gauging that it is, since it's an hourglass, that this is measuring hours or a different time?
You can't tell based on its size.
Okay. I guess
The hours could be a day.
I say we wait until this happens.
Igor's
Until
gonna
it fills up and then.
Yeah, just we'll wait a whole hour.
Igor's
Real
gonna-
time.
Igor's gonna look down at the sigils in the floor and go. But that's all you, bud. He's gonna smack you on the shoulder. Like,
Jonathan, get closer. Let me see those. Let me see those sigils. Let me.
Whip out my book and we have to start and stop.
what do we do? Do we move them by hand?
Well, he didn't tell us technically how to use it.
Maybe more
Can I
torture would have
figure
got
it
us
out?
more information.
Exactly.
I'm gonna figure out how it works.
Okay.
I'm gonna, assuming I can hold my hand out and I can force it to rotate like a mage. So I just want to see how it works.
Okay.
Do you want to make me like? Do you want me to do like an Arcana or something? I'm trying to analyze how the device
Yeah,
works. since
roll an
we
Arcana.
we weren't told how it works.
Oh, you guys didn't ask.
That's
We
fair.
beat the shit out of them.
Hey,
They
you
should
guys
tell
didn't
us
ask.
everything.
That's true.
He was
So
stressed
point-
out. He might not have, been able to think straight. That's the problem with torture.
Well, now his head's all over the ground.
He ain't tiptoeing through the tulips anymore either.
Each ring rotates. The outer ring rotates clockwise. The inner ring rotates counterclockwise, and the most inner ring rotates either way.
Okay.
Do they all rotate at once when you move the one?
No, they
outside, or
rotate
separately.
separately.
All right.
Does someone have to move one and
I'm
someone
assuming
move
we
the
have
other?
to get in the center and then rotate it to. Is there anybody downstairs, like down at the base?
Like nobody's giving us a problem at all.
Nobody. It's because this is not the easiest thing to figure out for the common folk. They don't really care that anybody can enter in this room.
Hey, I'm casting
There's nobody
detect.
in here though.
No,
I'm casting
so
detect magic in here.
the entire room closed.
Well, obviously.
You're getting the same ping from the hourglass and the wheels in the floor.
And can you tell me what school of
Our Galton.
No, fuck Albert Gallagher. And fuck Trevor.
Trevor plays
I'm trying to assess what school of magic either of these are. If you say they're the same, that might help our choices going forward.
I'll find out just for that. What is time magic again?
Chronergy. Chronergy?
Yeah.
Chronology.
Chronology?
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called.
Synchronicity.
That's what you're picking up.
So if it's going up, if the sand is going up, then that's how it
Possibly.
Is that when
Well-
the password changes?
It's not.
We might have to do this in reverse.
Are they moving? While the sand's ticking, is the
No,
ball
it's-
moving? It's just still.
It's stationary.
Is that dumb idea?
No.
If it's coming from you.
Sat Turner.
He literally was like, nah,
I
nope.
was gonna say, hey, reverse the direction of the.
If it still flips, it goes.
Let's just try. I'm gonna go in there, and based on what they gave me, I'm going to rotate how they wrote the symbol down, and I'm gonna rotate it like that. Like, does it work like a dial when you hit it, like a Stargate?
Does it go?
When you hit certain things, does one glyph light up and the other one?
No.
Okay. So
This is going to
I'm
be
gonna pick a
little-
rando.
It's gonna be a padlock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick a rando thing,
She picks one, the other back.
and I will go this one.
Okay.
The
Is that on the outside?
so it'll be that one,
And match it up with.
and I'm gonna match it up with a start. Right.
Okay.
So.
You can go ahead and rotate.
So
Which one?
line up the dot one, that one, with the two things going on.
Yeah, okay.
Line up like that.
So whenever this happens, do they both turn together?
No, he only turns
or
to
just
one.
one turns. Okay.
So I'm gonna turn to that one to where that one. I'm gonna make sure start is by there. See what happens.
As these wheels turn,
So the days are alive.
there's no audible sound from them.
Okay.
Talk about my grandma's stories.
You hear them click in place.
Okay.
The hourglass flips again, and it's still going up.
Was all the sand done, or did it just
They
split?
just flipped.
Oh, okay.
Igor's literally going to look and go, that's moved.
Thank you.
Is-
Igor.
Seeing that and how it works, am I able to say that this is a combination?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna go in order how they did it. I'll keep the start and I'll rotate through the ring. So X would be first. So I'll move the dial to the X. Start to X.
Yeah.
Same thing, clicks.
Clicks.
Hourglass spins.
Flips.
Then I'll go to the weird looking 7. Weird thumbs.
The weird looking 7.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Then the V.
Is this maintaining about the same time every flip? Like,
No, every time he flips it, it's just restarting over.
okay.
And then to
Igor's
the
pulling out his weapon.
one we were at.
Her sleeves are long
That
enough, so
one?
she sort of has her hands down. So just
And
she's
then the
watching,
last
and then
one
watching up.
is this one.
So the fucked up four
And
of
they
the dot.
keep turning
Yes.
with every move.
Yes.
Igor keeps looking at Lucy like,
Oh, there it
I
is.
don't feel right.
And then
He's
same
just
thing,
ripping
last
this
one,
giant
last
fucking berserker, or this giant fucking pickaxe looking thing.
As it clicks into place for the final time, with you moving it, the hourglass switches, and the whole room vibrates.
Shit.
The next thing you know, you're outside watching yourselves walk back in.
What the fuck?
The hell?
You didn't solve it.
Give her a while in time.
She can't talk. She was saying that. She's like,
I am frivolous.
I'm looking for.
Fervently writing notes about.
Quiet says that it revolves time.
Yes, obviously. And I keep
We need to
writing
do
this
everything that Juice did
Backwards.
reverse to flip
Backwards.
it around. I'm really starting to get to know you pretty well, actually.
Okay, so start backwards.
Okay,
So,
here's the question: when
four-
we poke our heads in, do we see ourselves?
No.
hold on.
Oh.
When we- okay, so doing it now. It still clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Does
so
it
go.
Does the hourglass flip over and go the right way?
No.
So do it. So the thing with the dot in the middle, the house with the dot,
Yes.
and then the V.
I like you a lot, actually. You're too fucking quiet, but I like you.
So can we just say that we went through the whole combination
Then
again?
the 7. Well, no, it's a process.
Okay, I
And then
see.
the X.
As you do it in reverse, once again the room vibrates around you. Nothing happens, but you all feel a year older.
That's not
The
a problem.
fuck?
Okay. What about Jonathan?
He's dead.
He's missing an arm.
Tony.
What about the one the construct hooked in
So-
the asking contest?
So I jumped down and I tried to, like before, come here, hold his arm. And I tried to mend it because it worked before, just to see if it reattaches.
It reattaches,
And
but
look,
the
I'm working.
arm shrivels a little bit.
He's not. I put a hand on both of their ears, and I said, they're not meant to. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of longevity out of Tana.
Fortunately, I think you're probably right.
yeah, no, this way.
I want to, since I have a telepathic like bond
Igor's does.
of people in
Just a
there.
little bit.
Just like
Quinn was the one who worked for these guys before. I'm gonna message him and see if he can tell us how this works.
You don't send it to me.
is that message or sent?
Well, he's sending a message.
Yes, but it's telepathically talking.
Oh, okay. It's a whole different shebang.
It's the ring.
It's not as fast as a text, but it'll do.
Might as well be sending a carrier pigeon.
I'm just waiting for you. And he responds, think of a clock when time starts and stops.
But everything's reversed.
Sorry.
We're gonna be at
See
I'm already
reverse,
looking at that, so
think
she's
of a
actually
clock
looking
when
at the
time starts
in the thing like
stops.
The hourglass.
That's really vague.
she's like watch. So is there like the ground? Is it like dusty? It's well kept.
It's well kept.
So she pulls out paper like with her the
Yeah.
thing with all that, and shows as she sees all of this, she draws just the regular, and says, and then draws the other
Yeah,
one,
but
which
start
looks like
and stop in a
this,
clock. You're kind
and
of like.
draws like the cross across it. It's,
Look at her.
Reverse it.
We tried reversing it. It didn't work like
she walks up and she shows you the hourglass. The normal drawn one
Yeah.
is,
That's when
Four.
time starts.
Yeah.
and then points to the other one and goes,
Reverse. Or hold.
Stops.
Stop. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I caught all of it till the very end.
So kind of like you even said, that's why I'm like, that's why I was like, let me see this, and I see this, and I see those two, and I'm like,
Have at it.
Tell
so
her.
start and stop.
I definitely feel
Well, then tell me how to do it.
139 now, so let's do something a little different this time.
Why did he have to be so cryptic whenever he said that?
We talked in my head.
I know, but you said it out loud. It's not like you're gonna keep all this shit from us.
Yeah.
Little Spitfire, you must know something.
She's figured something else clearly.
Okay.
She's like walking around
The
and
room-
circling
okay.
around it.
No, because this is start and this is stop.
What's also on the center one?
Start and stop.
So as a clock,
It goes clockwise.
second.
And that one goes counterclockwise.
So
See, that fucks me up.
Move the center one to the.
but I don't get. So that would be these. Am I assuming this is like a clock with 12, 6, 3, and 9?
Alright.
When does the clock's time start and stop?
Midnight.
At noon or midnight.
Yeah.
Starts at midnight.
The
So
very
it
top.
needs to be at that the top.
Can we gauge? Can I gauge? No, I can't. Because there's no features out there. I can't gauge where's north at.
Start on.
When we first
It
came
starts
in,
when you open the door and walk in.
when
So
we
that's
first
where it should
came
be.
in, how were these already positioned?
Just like you found them.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's 12 o'clock. So if we rotate everything clockwise to match up the symbols that was on there in order.
We're overcomplicating this a lot, aren't we?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a hint?
Probably not.
No, I'm trying.
I've given the whole room is the fucking hint. I've given you a second hint.
Starts
I'm
at
gonna-
midnight. Starts and ends at midnight.
Yeah.
It's when the.
Starts and ends at 12.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. What fucking time is 12, Glanville? Midnight. Or noon. Already said that.
And
Is there
from my
anything else in the
perspective, up there
Is
is
there
midnight.
anything else in the
From
room?
his perspective, there's midnight.
That's a
From
19
her
plus
perspective,
The
She's
door.
Just
so
looking is.
it
I
has
know.
to be
The
the
only
only
thing
point of
That's
reference.
just that.
is that and the
So-
door that you came through.
There's nothing above her.
Yeah,
Just the
She's just curiously like looking around. That's
the
why I'm
only
trying to
point of reference in the room besides that
figure
is
is up there.
Is up there and the door.
Yes.
So if the door is our starting point, that needs to be noon
Did we line up
or
these?
midnight.
That's what we just did.
Yeah.
That's why that's the first thing she figured. It's like, there's our start and stop. They're on both of those. One is beside each other, and those ones are facing this way. That's why she was looking, and she sees stop and start there, and stop and start there. So if we figure if we do the way we did, the one way, it's like it rewound. We do it backwards, time is stepped ahead for us. So,
Well, I was thinking that, but now I'm thinking better of
Oh,
Well,
the only
we
thing
know.
is like, did you,
it. That's right.
this the top ring, this thing, the middle ring?
What?
Tell me how to use it.
It's possible.
she's
But I
gonna
don't think
attempt.
he's gonna make it.
No.
Does she figure if he's moving it like that, that it has to be arcane that moves the dials? Or can we touch and slide them?
Well, we were touching and sliding, I think.
I was using magic to do it.
Okay.
or any of you helping him.
Oh, we're all giving him a hand.
Okay,
I didn't
so
know if I'm
you
allowed to
guys
touch
can
them.
move it by magic or by physical touch.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the center of it. Like in the main center.
Yeah.
That's what I'm sitting
She's
on.
gonna tell you, why not put the center being stop at start? Stop in the middle, start at the top.
Just for reference.
The center you're at,
You guys came in
there's stop.
through there.
Oh, well, what are these
There's the
pillars?
stop
then?
symbol.
That's just the support.
And then there's
Okay.
start on the outside. So if you spin
That's
around,
where the hourglass
starts
is.
at the very
Okay.
right there. Right there. You have
So,
to stop.
right, but I mean,
Hold on.
that's start. So if we set it to where this,
No, that's the door.
right, entering in, there's start and there's stop. So it is start and go this way. Start there.
Starts that one. And that would be the door.
Stop
You're
is
trying to-
beside.
Okay. I'm gonna really figure out how this works. And I'm gonna take out a pearl and I'm gonna cast Identify.
Did you do it right to put food in his face?
God, it's crunchy right now.
I mean, Identify tells me the magical properties and how to use it. So I know exactly how to use it.
But if we're thinking like a clock, if that doesn't work, she's thinking have start at the door. Maybe.
I was thinking that too.
That's, yeah.
As you cast Identify, the pearl turns to dust in your hand.
Dust.
You get the chronology magic from it, but it doesn't give you a real sense of what it is. It's more vague than anything because it's not. It's a lock.
I get that, but I would know how the device actually works.
You've already figured it out. It's a puzzle.
It's a magical device. Identify would bring that out on what is the actual starting point and how it starts to work. Like if
Start and stop. The one in the center says start, and the one that says stop on the outer ring.
they're both on the other end.
You have start and stop on the outer end.
I know that.
Okay.
Have to be lined up.
That's what
Maybe that's what they are.
No, they have to be lined
They
up.
are.
Oh,
They are.
They are
The
not.
other way around.
Start and stop have to be in the same spot.
Oh, so
Where does time start and where does
I told you that. Let me figure this
You
out.
are overthinking it.
use your words.
I did!
No, you didn't.
Yes,
you did
I
this.
did!
Her whole character, she can't speak.
I
She can
told
speak
you
to
in
me.
your mind to face start that way and put start and stop, and you're like,
Well,
There.
I'm gonna figure
lined up.
something out.
Okay. As you line them up,
It took me 2 seconds
the
to
sand in
figure
the
that out.
hourglass stops, but nothing else in the room happens.
Just line these two up.
Okay.
Is that good or bad?
Oh.
Or neutral?
Okay.
I know.
Explain it instead of talking.
I did!
No, go ahead, move.
You already
Because
did.
that lines it up on start and stop. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So how would we do it?
Motherfucker, I tried to tell you to start it.
That's how you start it. Okay. So
Okay? I figured out the first part and I was trying to tell you, and you said, hang on, let me do this because I like to figure out my puzzle.
well, you said to start them over there.
Yes, she was trying to figure out you need to start and stop away.
Honey.
She was trying to help you with the start and the stop part.
Okay.
I don't know
yes.
the whole puzzle.
But no, I'm saying, do they need to be? Are you saying it like this, to where start needs to be at the door and stop needs to be there, or is it they need to meet?
I don't think it matters as long as they're lined up. Like a
I believe
combination.
it kind of matters, but she was trying to figure
So-
if that one did not work.
If start and stop ups up and the hourglass stops, then I'm going to move this one to. What's the first symbol?
Here, flip it. Hand it there.
The X.
Oh, I was gonna say the blue
So I
looking
go
one,
start
but
to X.
okay.
Then.
Oh yeah, it's the
It's the
You
blue.
do what?
I go here, and
Okay.
then I'm going to move that one to the X. The change,
The sand starts flowing backwards
like
again.
normal, so it's not screwed up.
No.
So I set it back
And it stops.
and stops.
Okay.
This is the teleportation device to move us in between floors. So
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to move the outer ring to X to land on. Start.
Time starts flowing.
Okay.
In the right direction?
Wrong.
Wrong direction.
What is the okay? Not the middle ring. The second middle ring.
The black one.
The black one. Does it have any sigils on it or anything like that, or is it just
It has tick marks on it.
marks?
Got bit by one of those once. One person.
With those two in the spot that it is right now.
The hourglass stops moving.
Yeah. Igor's gonna grab the center, like this black ring,
Mm-hmm.
and move it. Does anything happen at all?
When it lines up with the start and stop, that tick mark glows.
Igor's literally gonna look and go,
I smart.
oh shit, that did something. I'm not sure what the fuck it is, but I did something.
Is it just one tick or has a whole bunch of ticks to it?
Just the one.
So then we're going to move the middle ring to the X. Will it glow?
No. Now that I did that, I feel that has like locked in the beginning of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So now try to move to the next thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, so with that locking in there and the one on the outer rings is there. It glows.
No, just the tick mark.
Glows.
So move the outer ring now to the whatever the next one is.
Sean,
Okay.
hot or cold? Are we hot or are we cold? Or are we warm? Can you play that game with us?
You're getting.
We're on the right path.
Yeah, you're on the
Okay,
right
that's-
path.
okay, that's all I
you're
really
hot
wanted to know.
in the idea, but you're completely ice cold right now.
Okay, so
Right now. Okay.
let's move that middle ring to that.
The boom.
So
But there's tick marks all around.
yeah, there's a one big straight.
Can we
tick.
depict where that glowing mark is?
So we're going to that one.
It's in between the start and the stop.
Okay.
All right, off to
so
the hurricane.
So we'll move the middle ring to that glowing point to the first one of the parentheses with the dot.
Okay.
All right.
Did that do anything?
Nope.
Leave my fucking middle ring.
All right. What about if we do it in the reverse?
No, since you have it locked in, it's still glowing.
So it means we need to find it.
We gotta find the first symbol of this.
Yep.
So process of elimination. Go backwards. Try the fucked up forward.
Yeah. If it's a fucked up four.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, we're just gonna let you guys do it.
No, I'm trying to figure, but I really can't see all the
I know.
symbols.
Try the X.
It's kind of like covered up. So I don't know. I'm
So the
trying
fucked
to
up
figure.
for the X.
Yeah, let's sit backwards.
Good dumb idea.
There's an
Where's
X on the outer ring.
That's what we tried and didn't glow. We tried the forward, didn't glow. We tried the parentheses with the dot in the middle. It's finding.
Remember, it only rotates counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put the
Okay,
code that
so-
was that and actually moved the dial, not just the middle one to.
I'm moving the dial in the
the
middle
So
to a symbol to see
Put-
when it glows.
I know,
all
but
right, so
he's
I'm putting the middle ring back to where we started.
Okay.
because there's a
If
weird
it's counterclockwise.
X right there. I was thinking the one down there. Did you move that the boob to the actual X down there? Did
No.
you actually do that? That's what I was asking. He said you did
Sure.
that, but if you didn't do
No, I
that,
moved the middle
that's
ring.
the combo right there.
All right, let's try that.
And then move the middle ring.
Nothing.
Wait. Before you move anything else, whenever you move that one, I move the black one. The fucking.
Nope.
Fuck me, I hate
Because
this.
that's what I was trying to figure. If
Process of elimination. We're gonna put it up to start and stop.
All right.
Okay.
That
Okay,
the
so
main tick in the middle lines up.
Yes.
So I will literally hit each marker as it goes with that tick to see when it glows.
it's gonna glow regardless because we already found
No,
the
not the
first.
tick, the symbol that I wanted to land when it glows and figure out what the combination is.
Can you put that in the middle? So we can all see it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put.
Because that doesn't help me if it works like a clock, based on what he said.
So
Because there's
the
two
outer
ring. No, I know, but start and stop lined up, but the other three symbols in the middle ring, we know nothing about. We don't know what exactly they do.
You got an idea, Pork Chop?
I do have an idea.
Have at it then.
The lightness.
Okay. Since it glue, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be called,
Is glowing.
whatever it's glowing at, why don't we move the outer edge to, like, leave the glow here and then move the outer edge to it.
Do we have a marker so we can actually visually
Okay.
see which one's glowing? Because we're just moving the dial without knowing which
Yeah.
one's actually glowing. We're just using our imagination on the
I
dial.
just designated one and make that it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna show up.
It's worth a shot.
Where do you want me to put that at? Just
Between
somewhere.
between
the,
start and stop.
Between the start and stop.
So, here, let it go.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
just circle it.
Alright, that's our
Oh,
start.
yeah,
So
we
we're
can
gonna-
kind of see that.
We're gonna leave that alone, okay, and
Can I get the characters?
just
In
move.
case we need to mark it again.
Oh my god. What's the next thing to go to?
One looks like a hurricane.
So you go to the
Yeah. Why don't we just pick it up and just
Because
put it
I'm a
there?
fucking idiot, and it would be so much more fun to do it this way. Bang.
Move the paper.
Move the fucking paper.
No.
Fucking hate you.
Put the paper.
Alright, go to
Put the paper down.
put the
This
person.
way we can all kind of see it.
The person?
Yeah, the fucked up person.
Here, hold this fucking middle piece of shit. Alright. Which one, Timber?
That one.
That one.
You're not moving the middle ring.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright.
So we need to move them back.
No. I'm leaving the middle ring completely alone. The one
Nothing
that has
happens.
the glowing
Alright,
tape.
move it. Move it to that
The
one.
middle ring, you're talking about the glowing tick one, right? Whatever you
That's
said
the
that.
middle ring.
So, okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
move
I'm
it
gonna
move it to that
Get this
tick one.
straight. So the middle ring
No,
has
back.
4 symbols on it. The outer ring has a bunch of symbols on
Which
it.
one?
The center only has
This
one
one.
slash. That's
So-
more definitive than the others.
Move
Right.
it.
Yes. But they're no. So the middle. The
The middle
middle.
one has slash marks like the
Right.
ticks in between the numbers.
Yes.
on the clock. Okay.
Alright, I'm moving.
But there's a thicker line compared to the other ones.
No, it's only glowing.
Alright.
Okay, it's the only one that glows. So that is new.
Yeah, essentially.
So
All right.
that's midnight. The slash mark where it is at midnight. So, if that marks midnight,
Here. Wait a minute.
You see it?
Think of how
here.
the 4 are.
Where's that
There's
blue
quarters
mark?
quarters in the clock.
Where's that blue mark?
Right there.
Okay, so that's where it's been at all times.
Right.
Okay, that was the start, right? The
Yeah.
start and stop.
Correct.
So start there.
Viking might have to rewrite the markers on there.
This to the X.
You're getting smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna line up this one to the X,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move that middle ring in between them.
Rotate it counterclockwise.
Doing a puzzle like a puzzle.
Well, I don't know where the hell the blue mark is because I lost sight of it.
Can't we just pretend we did that? Isn't
Okay.
this a
Hold
game
it.
of
It's
imagination?
Okay. So the blue X is lined up between that.
Doesn't line up.
Oh, cool. This is riveting.
Noon.
You're putting it back at noon.
Yes. No, I'm setting. I know where noon is. I'm moving the outer ring to that
As-
position, like start and stop.
As it passes back to noon,
Uh,
the symbol that you had it stop on, that tick lights up.
so the X, or no, the tick.
The tick at the X lights up finally.
It's like a.
It's a combination.
It's like a combination lock.
No, I know that, but like, so there are different ticks.
They're all the same size.
Okay, so then I want to pair up. Oh shit! I'm assuming it's this one. Was that symbol?
Mm-hmm.
That one got blurred out.
Yeah.
Because it got smudged. I'm assuming that's that one, right?
And then
Do you want me to redraw on it?
This one right here. Was that one?
I believe so.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go the same way again, and I'm gonna line up that symbol to the
37?
to the symbol again, and then I'm moving that middle dot.
Okay.
Wherever that mark is.
So you're rotating it back to mirror.
Yes.
Yeah.
That symbol lights up.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta figure it out. But there's no M in the middle. The M and V.
So we.
Are they interchangeable?
Trying to find out.
Okay, so I'll pick up the one that's there, and I see if it's. Is there grooves in the sides?
They all seem seamless.
They seem seamless.
Okay, using magic or pork chop, be so kind, can you try to lift the ring?
Absolutely.
You can't even get your hands in between the spaces.
He's literally
Okay,
gonna
well,
like,
helping
ow,
him with
ow,
magic to pull it out.
ow. I can't lift this.
Pry it!
Do you have the spell mirror image?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little help. As you cast the spell mirror image, the sigil in the middle ring vanishes, replaced.
So so it replaces with what?
The one that you were casting it on. The,
M.
The M.
So I can take the M, put it on, replace one of the symbols, and go M to V. So if that's going to be the new M,
Why mirror image?
then I'm going to go to...
It reflects an image.
Even though it's
Just
not what it
mirror.
does, it makes duplicates of itself.
It is.
I see.
It is a duplicate.
But we'll go... Okay, so we'll go V.
When you cast it, you notice that these runes aren't actually engraved into the stonework.
They're just like.
Okay. More like painted on or something?
Or magically.
But when they
cast
go,
upon.
I can interchange.
Yes.
So I'm going to interchange the M to the V and then spin the dial back to M.
Lights up.
Alright.
So then I'll use...
If by process of elimination with all
You
this
need the
information,
Y and the man.
if
Looks
we
like
just
a man.
play it out, would we get there, or is there another step?
Am I assuming that this is burning my spell slots of mirror image?
Yes.
But it's work.
I don't have it, or I would give you.
Mirror image
until we get upstairs.
is a second level spell. So I got... That's one. I'll cast mirror image again and go...
The Y and the fucking
Don't.
Chinese symbol.
Y in that.
Is there any way that I could take? I mean, I don't really have anything like that in my repertoire. Is there any other? I mean, I'm just trying to kind of distribute it.
I mean, I can get it back in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
I can get back one of them, but I'll do it again and do the Y and the other symbol and line them up and spin that middle dial again. Is that like
It clicks in place. The room is silent. As the hourglass flips over one last time, and the sand starts pouring down.
Like onto it, or in? Okay, northward. Okay.
Okay.
The far back wall, a portal opens,
Donovan.
and you can see through it into another level of the spires. But it's split in two, so there's
Like 2 doors.
So like 2 different portals.
It's all one portal, but it has
2 splits.
Yeah.
They both lead in different places.
Yes.
What do we see?
So there we go. So what does the right side look compared to the left side?
The right side appears to be a library.
Okay.
Jonathan, look, we're going that way.
Well, hold on.
What's on the
While
right?
the left side looks to be a bathroom.
Library it is.
Look, she looks right at your.
Is there anybody?
No, Jonathan, no, this
No,
way.
no, you just see
Jonathan,
you just
no,
see
not the
books.
bathroom, not the bathroom.
No, I meant
Not the bathroom,
the library.
come on.
It doesn't look like anybody's in there.
Okay, because I don't want to be like, we turn it and the portal opens. There's some guy in a
I'm
bucket.
sitting there taking a shit. Just,
Close the goddamn door.
Sorry.
so whenever we figure it out, because like Igor feels like he actually did something smart for once, he's going to look over at Sat and go,
Is there someone in the bathroom?
No.
I'm gonna throw more
She was
for
gonna
like
have Jonathan go to the door and just traumatize the poor guy.
Just gonna walk over to Pork Chop, give him like
You
a little
started
head
it.
pat.
Good job, you Bert.
Igor's going to be like, I did good.
So library.
And there it went.
I walk through.
Oh,
Sport connected
yes,
for-
I definitely walked.
I told you he had some brains on
As
him.
you guys start walking
If Sat
through,
goes like,
Hey, come in the library. We don't know
the
if the portal
portal,
changes.
that's what
the
Sat
portal starts to get smaller.
Yep.
Hey,
Come on,
Yeah, we gotta
We're
go.
going.
So? I think so.
We all run through.
Come on, Sparky.
Usually wherever Sat goes, Igor's behind him.
Well, this time Tabitha.
Oh, well.
Beat you to the punch.
Ran.
She's like, books, knowledge.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about you guys.
Say, Tabitha, let's go. Sparky, go.
As you enter this library,
What the fuck is all this?
these books
These
extend
things are
to the
called
ceiling.
books, and you read them.
it's that massive.
It's huge.
Doesn't seem fun.
Oh,
Nothing you
one
can
of us
live
will
five
read it to
lifetime.
you.
I'm sad. Still wouldn't be able to finish this.
Probably. Anybody around? Is there people studying? Is there like desks where you can? Is there a librarian?
Where you are, you don't see anybody. All you see is shelves.
Okay, walk around to try to find the center to see if there are like a sit-down area to pull the books down together.
Is this organized by the Dewey Decimal System?
No.
It's the cog system.
Oh no.
Well, I'm about to throw a cog in that system.
I'm just.
It's
gonna
in alphabetical
generally
order, but it starts with
Walk
Z.
around to see where there is like the desk area.
You spend a good 10 minutes walking through this area, and it finally opens up into a seating area, and 3 red robes spot you.
Oh, shit. Well,
Which one of you is Trevor?
Library. You
I
see
knew
a library.
it. I knew it.
It's Trevor. Just name tag right there.
I swear to God, if somebody raises their hand,
Hi, Trevor. What can I do for you, Sonny?
Or Michael?
they're dead on
Hey, you leave Michael the fuck out of this.
Michael's alright.
No, that's the. I want to figure out.
Michael Hunter.
I will blatantly say that when they clock me, I look, guys. Which one of you is Trevor?
You get no response. They cast Fireball.
What?
On the whole crew?
Wait a minute, they're casting Fireball
Yeah.
in a room
Yeah.
full of books?
He's surprised at first reaction.
That's fair.
Good to
That's-
know. I
it
wasn't
is.
anywhere near you guys. I was getting ready to climb the
God.
bookshelf to like spot
No,
things
here,
out first.
I'll do this way. I'll put it down. Put my arms down. Say, don't worry about it.
No.
I'll take it.
Oh. You're gonna take the whole shebang?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fucking them up if they don't.
But seriously, who's books, Trevor?
Hold on. Let it
Yeah, let
play
this
out.
play
Let
out
this
for
play
a
out.
This mode of fire lobs toward you. It goes right through you.
Illusionary.
And your illusion dispels.
So I'm glad that happened because I was really ready to fuck that one up.
Okay, is the seating area massive? Like big too? Like a lot of seats?
I don't think that was
There's
Trevor.
like 10 tables.
There's
Never
there.
enough.
Is the library set up like a grid too as well?
This
The
one is
main-
just kind of a menagerie because they have so many books.
So it's stacked in weird places. They added new shelves. It's like a lot.
Library needs your library needs your.
Then I will shout out. Can you some assistance, please?
I'm right behind you.
I'm saying that out loud to catch.
Oh, I know. I want to get into
Yeah.
these
I was like, if they're
well.
firebolting, I'm dispelling really quickly.
Spelling doesn't do that. Counter does.
Yeah.
This feeble voice comes from.
Dispel magic wouldn't take the
Dispel.
spell off?
Dispel magic works on an existing spell that's already out. Like
Counter is like when they
concentration,
throw
or like an
something.
AoE, like not Hail of Thorns. What's the Spike Growth?
Yeah.
Like Spike Growth has an area that does that, or your Daylight spell has that. Dispel would stop.
They fling a spell.
Counter is if they're flinging, you counter.
While this is
That's how
going on, I get off at Jonathan and I tell him, "Hey, can you go get me a book?"
Oh my God, these poor
And I
guys.
have him go pick one.
Roll a D100.
Roll a D1000.
Roll that
As-
10 times.
As you tell him to go grab a book,
Oh my God.
he lumbers over there. He grabs 4 books at once with his hand
Okay, that's fine.
and brings them over to you and just drops them in front of you.
Does anything happen to you?
No.
Okay, good. I look at the books, and
Well played.
respecting the laws of the universal laws of all libraries, I do not put them in my bag until I talk to somebody.
Okay.
But I would like to know what kind of books you get.
They're all spell books. No.
Oddly enough, these books come from different places.
All right. That isn't odd to me. But by different places, do you mean different worlds?
Some are older, some are newer.
That is truly, that answers a lot of questions for Tabitha
Do you-
about the fucking universe.
Do you open one of the books?
No. I have Jonathan do that. I don't
I see
care
what
to,
you're doing.
like, I don't care if he's going, I just want to see if any of these are magic
this comes out.
or booby trapped or anything like that.
Don't forget to stroke the spine first.
I'm not. Listen, Tabitha has stroked some things in the past, but not.
As
Twinkle twat.
Jonathan opens the book, colored pictures of machines are in it,
Oh yeah.
with elaborate descriptions of what they do.
Which one would you like?
Tabitha is really smart. She is like absorbing as much of this information as possible. What do these machines look like?
One of them happens to look like an airplane, describing the.
And now where she's from, she has never seen an airplane. She's seen airships before, but this is different.
Very different.
And when she looks at it, even if she has to roll an Arcana check or something, is she able to discern if these machines are arcane in nature?
No, there's nothing arcane. It describes the process of how a combustible liquid
That is
causes
very
the
interesting.
engine to run.
At this point, she starts touching and starts flipping through. And is it all that? And is this just like the other books? Were they also in that same genre, or is an Xbox book different?
Do you open the next book?
Yes, absolutely.
You open the next book, and it's something you're familiar with. You said airships. This one actually happens to be airships, but it's using elementals.
This is how these are used in her world.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. So you're familiar with
I'm very familiar.
this form. The next page over, though, describes using gems and crystals to drive the engines.
She has heard of some people using this from cross-continentally, but has never seen it herself.
Because of your understanding of these principles, it goes into great depth about how this works, what type of energy source is needed.
And here's where we lose Tabitha forever.
Tabitha's gone.
What about Sack?
I mean,
Forever and
definitely
ever.
girl boner here. But she is able to pull herself away.
Now, I do have
Enough.
a question. Are you around us, some of us?
Oh, I'm just a little bit away from you guys.
I mean,
While
we're
you guys
probably at the seating area where we like came out, so we're by the desk and sat.
Do we see like this popping up? Like it's like an illusion, or is it just her seeing it like whoop?
It's literally in pages.
Oh, it's in the pages. The pages are moving.
Yeah.
I thought it was popping.
No, the pages aren't moving at all.
No,
It's
I thought it was like
colored, like a color.
It's
photograph.
illustrated.
Okay.
Like he might never have seen anything like that.
Oh no, Igor is like, what the fuck?
I would like to examine a bookshelf to see if I can figure out what kind of order they might be in, or figure out what the system
You're
might
gonna do
be.
the same thing?
That way we can all be like,
that's why I
hey,
yelled out for assistance to get
this
the
is-
librarian to tell us how this shit works.
I don't think there's a fucking
There might be.
There has to be. There has to be a lore keeper.
You were asking these questions and stuff. So
Sorry, yeah, that's fine.
as you had asked, a feeble voice comes from deep within. Be there just a second.
It's Trevor.
On your
Easy, look professional, like we're trying to read a book. Go sit somewhere.
okay, so while we're waiting on him, I'm
Neanderthal.
gonna go over to look at the bookshelf.
I'm gonna put my
This
mask down.
this area, it seems to be more mechanically focused.
Okay.
So you could tell that they're not in order of alphabetical or anything like that. They're by what it's about.
Okay. So like this section is airships. The next section might
No,
be like
it's all mixed mashed, but it's
okay.
things that are
Mechanically
mechanical.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up through the bookcase behind us.
Well, I was just thinking like if this bookcase was the mechanized things, like one area might, or is it just completely like each thing's a different? Because we were talking about the airship things. So we had two books that were on airships. I wasn't sure if there was like a motorized vehicle section. Like
No, this is
Cross.
everything
Large
mechanical.
and
Okay.
So it's based by the subject
Okay.
and not the sub-subjects of each.
Yes. Okay.
So the old man.
Not yet.
Oh, he's still
Oh,
taking
he's
us,
making his way.
Yeah.
making his way downtown, trying to like not pop a hip.
Oh, man, I
His
feel
hip
like
is
I'm
popping,
bobbing
it's going down.
these fucking
She's
chairs.
while that's happening, she's
so
kind of like so she has the wig back on and everything. She like
I
puts the mask down.
I
She's just
say
trying to,
now that you've heard of
we all know how it is with masks on.
Yeah.
I can't breathe as well, so she's just like she's
and
like,
I like start showing him like
the smell of
comparison
books. It reminds her
between
of her
these two
own
books.
sex. So she's like taking in the fact that she feels at ease at the moment.
Would I have knowledge of airships?
Yes.
What about
Yeah, you
planes?
would have had no
Yes, it
airship.
looks. It looked
When
like-
you see planes?
How far would you say that he has traveled to different dimensions through that compass to where he would have seen like a plane version of an airship or elemental version?
You're familiar with both the crystal and the elemental.
Okay.
The airplane is completely new to you.
I am. It's still. I mean, this is the mechanical is like such a new concept to her, but she is a tinkerer and all that. So she is like committing a lot of this stuff to memory, especially the combustion part, like the rocket fuel or the jet fuel.
Yes.
She goes to look through that, and she starts copying maybe as much information as she can.
As you're flipping through to copy this information, the chemical structure of jet fuel is actually in there.
This is Very good.
Compelling
Very
stuff over
good.
here.
I'm gonna put that in my inventory.
Okay.
Like, not as like an actual physical thing, but as like a
recipe.
A concept. Or a recipe. A recipe is a better for her.
You said you were going to a bookshelf?
Yep.
Where?
What does that boat look like it's flying?
Walking
What?
back. Back about 110 feet.
Why does the boat look like it's flying?
Turn to my right.
It's
Play like a
I'll
third
tell you about it when you're
shelf.
older. Okay?
This one's filled with art.
That was shitty of me. I will explain it when we're not in life-threatening danger. Does that make more sense to you?
Where is
Possibly. We'll see.
As you two are discussing this elderly gentleman walking with a cane comes around the corner. He's not wearing a red robe. I thought you were going to say he's not wearing clothes.
Oh,
You wouldn't notice! Don't judge me!
He has glasses on, and they're thick.
I left my pants at my study.
You're
not
in the office. I wasn't expecting visitors. Fucking yeah.
I help you.
I did look at the myself.
We're newer initiatives of.
Don't bullshit me.
I need to find Trevor.
Yeah, where the fuck is Trevor?
He was so startled. That's just what he said.
That asshole. He's on the floor.
On the 7th? Is there stairs? Or is it still the elevator that we use?
Stairs.
Thank God.
Uh,
Much further from us than that.
is there faster means than stairs?
Probably the twisted
now.
I go up with like all 4 of those books. I'm like, is there a checkout system? Do I have to get a card?
Keep them.
Nope.
Not gonna read them anytime soon.
Are you the lore master?
A bag of holding.
Then I trouble you for a book.
Bag of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, first off, this older gentleman. What is he?
He's human. And he has seen better fucking days.
So, like, is he on like his last leg? Is
He should have died like 15 years ago, last leg.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
wheezing
he's-
as he's talking.
He's on borrowed time.
So what you're saying is he's
When-
suffering.
I'm okay. So when everybody's straight occupied at the moment, I want to lift back my cloak and pull out the tome that I have hidden.
I will kill you
Okay.
immediately.
Something of that. Is there one that matches that scene?
I'm still an innocent man.
That's what you're going to see.
The dragon with 3 legs.
And he just kind of huffles off.
He
Great.
very,
You
very
scared him
slow.
off.
He did.
What does that mean?
That's what you hear in your head. Great, Zach. You scared him off.
What the fuck is that scared him?
You didn't hear shit.
I know, but I was
Like,
I'm gonna take that as a yes,
did I
Seth.
scared him off, or is he looking for this?
He knows exactly where that is.
Okay.
He knows every book here.
he's just dipping the fuck out to go get it.
And
No, I'm gonna follow.
from your passive, he looks older than shit and should have died a while ago, but he's in good health.
He's one of those.
Does he move very slow too?
I mean, he's walking with a cane. Yeah,
That's
he's
what I was
hunched over.
Igor's about to go pick him up and like, show me where it is.
No, we have all the time in the world.
But, there's a lot more to do than stand here in these fucking scribbles.
Scribbles?
Yes, scribbles.
He can't read.
That's a project.
I'm gonna do it this way.
If you think you can teach me to,
While he's going,
I'll agree with
right before he turns, I cast Mislead. Zat's still there, but the invisible Zat is following him.
Okay. He's
And the other Zat there, the other Zat that's there is literally just waiting. I guess, kind of like picking his nails, like tapping his toes, like impatiently.
Like Sonic, whenever he gets
Sort of,
for
yeah.
too long.
But the other one is blatantly following him,
Igor still besides that, he's gonna look at him and go, everybody hates when you do that. It confuses even me
You don't know
sometimes.
that.
I can see a different fucking you walking away.
It's invisible.
No.
It's invisible.
never mind.
No.
I
The
walk
only person
over
that's
to
known
the
to him to do
princess
this is.
and
Princess,
You-
what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you
Ryder
did.
knows it.
But
you-
Yes,
but
I watched
the
him do
thing-
it. I did it in the temple.
The
Yeah, that's
only
right.
thing is, I wonder is when
I
you
go
do
over. I was
that,
like,
when they're talking
wonder if
about.
they have a theology session.
Okay, here, I'll put it this way. I'll do it as a subtle spell. So,
Well,
if you need
it
to be, I
appears
can
to be
roll a deception
categorized
against
by
perception,
subject,
see
so
if
if you were looking for theology,
I
it's
will
best
ask.
to
I
peruse
don't-
the first book in a section
No.
until you find what you need.
Well,
Talking and then picking up.
Amari, I don't want to split up from everybody, but I definitely want to look around.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I will go with you.
Question for you, Frank. Being that, like he said, I was the one that's around you the most, would I notice almost like a hesitation in the not you and the real you, like something had like, almost like a glitch in the system, as it were, it'd be like a little blip? Like if it's you compared to the real you following, or would I have never noticed you ever doing that?
He
when you,
pulled
like,
out his
settled
invisibility
away?
cloak.
I mean, subtle spell is without any semantic equivalent. So I'm not waving my hands, nor am
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, is there a slight difference that she's ever noticed if you've ever had to be like, hey, stay right here while I actually go that way kind of thing? Or would she never have noticed that? That's what I'm saying, like, character, player-wise.
Couldn't tell you. I'm looking up actually in this game itself. You become invisible at the same time your illusionary appears.
So it's like you're here and you just split away while it's going like that.
So I would say you would see a very faint shimmer in him.
But you have to, like,
And that's it.
notice it.
He's sitting there going.
Yeah, you would have
How-
to like really look at it.
How long has Sat watched over her?
Good bit.
Since
So I
was
would
too
say
bored.
that you are familiar with this.
I
But
can
no
do
one
it,
else can really notice it.
here. For at least, as far as being on our own, 3 years before we got separated.
Okay. So she's seen you do this a bunch of times, would be familiar with.
When it happens.
Whereas
when it
anyone else
happens.
has to be trained to see when he does this and when he doesn't do this. Because
Well, I made
others
sure
might think
nobody
he's
else
just
saw
waiting.
that.
Right.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Do you guys think he's just
So
like
as-
this?
I'm like-
He's just like...
Yeah, but I've watched him do this. Like he.
But are you like intently watching him while
I
he
mean, I
does
did
this?
do it at the temple.
you're-
I mean,
different
Ryu's
bookshelf.
passive perception alone.
But he's not with us either. He's at a different bookshelf.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm
You-
behind.
No,
You
you're
were
not.
10 feet. You were 10 feet.
I
You
would
went
say
to the
10 feet.
right, so depending on where the old man goes, it could cross
He's
paths.
going down like 3.
Like I saw him pop out, and then he's going. But I,
I
know
mean,
Sat
you
was
can
right
go-
there, or now he's over there.
I mean, you can go.
Your back's to them, so.
No.
You're in a different book.
You
You're
would
looking
know.
at books. That's why it's like you might not have noticed that because you're like looking at books.
Well, this ain't what I'm looking for.
So after 10 minutes of him hobbling through this place, he comes to a bookshelf, and it's unlike the rest of them. It's pretty barren. There's a few matterings of books here and there. And grabbing a hold of the bookshelf to support him, he picks up his cane and slides it to where the handle he can use as a hook, and at the very top shelf, he pulls a book down.
Nice.
Okay.
Adaptive
Is it-
technology.
Is it a copy of it?
It's a version you haven't seen before.
Okay.
We're looking for theology. The theology.
I'm going with her so that way we're not completely splitting up.
Yeah, and I asked you, so what's your religious affiliation? Just a small talk.
Right now I follow the Dawn Father.
Right now?
Yes, it hasn't always been the case. It's been a rather new addition within the past year or so.
That Paylor?
Yes.
I have a Paylor on my world too. I wonder if they're the same Paylor. or if they exist in multiple dimensions.
This.
To my knowledge of him and where all he's taken me, I would say probably
It's
cross
off my
this dimension.
Is I hold an
That's
ancient
wild.
text that holds
That's
terrible
strange.
secrets. So kind of don't want it to fall into.
If he
Right.
is about compassion and light,
Describe
and
yours, like the color and everything.
Leather
gave me a thing.
Okay.
leather book. With a very
Basically, if he's like about duty, honor, passion, and life, that would be the same.
in a way that has a dragon's head with 3 swords.
Whenever we're not
in the middle of them crystals.
The one
doing
that he pulls
this,
down.
I would love to have a conversation with you about
With white leather.
all of that.
Okay.
On it. But until then, let's head back.
The sigil is platinum. And every page is golden.
Are there any more like this that pertain to this? This is the only one that's similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other. I'm gonna ask the whisper. Telepathic. He was fine as a lady goes. I'm still waiting. But if there are anything else that goes with that book, if there are other books on the subject that kind of bounces around that idea, he must know. If there is any more of that nature.
Listen.
Thank you. I was trying to be quiet.
The voice comes through clear. It's not overly disgruntled. It's with the scrolls.
Do you know what this book is?
Yeah, it's madness. He feels like it's more because of the bond. He kind of get this inkling that it's more to him stories than anything. Like he has read this book, but it's a work of stories, nothing that actually exists.
Okay.
Something that he has read to just kind of pass the time.
Okay. I'll wait for his return as that happens. But being there, you said this section was more buried. How high? You said all the way up to the ceiling, or okay? So like, how many books are we talking within the shelf alone that goes over?
No more than 60.
Okay. Do we know? Can I tell by a quick glance of the books that are just around the area right now what section this is? Like, is it?
One catches your attention.
Okay.
It's a silver gauntlet.
Okay. Silver? Not. Okay. How high up?
It's at the bottom.
So
New but used.
it has some age, some wear and tear to it. As I'm assuming he's taken this book and he's bringing it back.
Yes.
As I see that one, I'm gonna shit.
You're gonna shit?
Why would you do that?
That seems like an odd choice, to be honest.
No,
no,
I know what happens, and I kind of.
If you interact with anything,
If I do an action, it vanishes. I want to mark it and memorize how far
okay.
we went to. But
That'll allow
because I know it probably takes him a while to walk back because he walks down the fix that. I see that one. Is there anything else that would catch my eye? Does this pertain to ancient texts as far as deals with gods, ancient magics, stuff of that nature? In this section.
What you're getting from this section is that this is more history that is written but unwritten.
My next question.
What does that mean?
It's happened, but
I get where you're going with it. I want to know, basically, is there... It looks to me like these are prophecies. But is it like, for lack of better terms, and death, Winchester? You get where I'm going with
yes.
that? Is there that section?
In there, in the middle shelf right in front of you, appears to be a book that looks like it's bleeding.
Okay.
Nice.
Bleeding.
Like literally oozing?
Not oozing, but the cover of it is shifting.
Okay.
At this point in time, Igor has laid down.
Okay.
Would this be...
Considering it's a short rest.
Yes.
Okay, and it's not that far from the other...
No, it's all in this section.
Okay.
That's why it's so sparse.
Okay. Then, I'm going to wait a little bit. And I will pick up those two books.
A few minutes pass, and he rounds the corner and disappears out of sight.
Here, bring him a fucking book back.
Okay.
Anybody else getting any reading materials over here?
And all of a sudden, Sat just disappears beside her. Just like,
Where the fuck did...
Literally, you see Igor laying in the middle of the floor like this. Just books underneath his head.
You two finally come across a section, and the first book you notice is Gods, 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 and More Gods.
We were actually looking around, but we were like swooping our way back around.
Okay.
But I get the feeling that that is kind of sarcastic, and I don't know. Do you want to?
The book is thick. It's like this.
Well, I mean,
Literally, I'm actually gonna grab it. I'm actually gonna grab it.
As you pull it out, it goes all the way to the back of the shelf, and the weight catches you by surprise, and you drop it with an audible.
think about how many gods there would be in like a multiverse.
Are you sure it's not just gonna be one of those kind of deals?
This is a very long, very
catches
thick
you by surprise.
Yeah.
Where you drop it because
You don't think it's, you only think it's like this, but this book extends this far back.
Oh.
And it's
wow.
thick.
Okay.
So all we hear is a thud. It's,
Yeah, definitely
So
like
it's a
one
really
of those
good
kids in the library.
Uh-huh.
How are you? You
I'm
probably
gonna
that
be,
kid.
okay. And I'm
watch
gonna
out
pick
for
it up
trying
and
to
bring it
Facebook
back.
people before Facebook is a thing. You know? Oh.
It was so nestled in the shelf, it takes up the entire space of the shelf, so you can only grab it to pull it out.
It's so nestled.
Okay.
I thought you said, oh, sorry.
Well, I dropped it on the floor, so I wasn't sure if...
Lovely.
Says the guy who just shook the entire wall in 5 seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try to pick it up and take it to at least one of the tables. You're like, oh look, I have a little
Light
bedtime
reading.
story. Yeah, light reading.
Yeah.
Bedtime story for Igor.
To make it even better, Igor is not laying on the middle of the floor. He's laying on a table. With books underneath his head and underneath his feet. Just kicked back. chilling.
Just gonna look over like
It'd
this.
be hysterical if I
As-
dropped the book on him.
As the Lord Hebert rounds the corner, the first thing he sees is you. He's very quiet as he walks for a man of his age, and he takes his cane and whacks you on the head.
What the fuck?
Get off the table!
Barbarous. Gets up off the table, goes underneath the table, and lays back
So,
down.
can you see if he knows where the books under Kingdoms are? I'm very curious.
That's not a cute question.
You see me walk back with the book, and I'm just
pretty
carrying
sure
it
I
like
can
this.
catch up to him.
No, it's like the scene from Scooby.
So I'm probably gonna, I don't want to give him a heart attack.
Yeah.
Then I'm behind him. So there's a way to deviate that I came from the side shelf.
As he sees you coming, he just thinks that you were looking at other books.
I hate to be a stickler about this kind of shit, but I have one. I have a book on modern aviation and like fantasy aviation, essentially. What were the other two books?
One is more pertaining to my goodness, means of transportation on the ground.
Oh.
But this one's different than the others. It's not as detailed, and it covers more of the history.
History of transportation, like cars.
From horses to electric vehicles, in a sense.
All right, nice. And the other one?
Boats.
All right, that's fine. Still, could be interesting reading on my off days.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, they're still on.
There's no light.
There.
Oh, it did freeze. How far did it freeze? So Stat returns to the party with the librarian or the lore master in front of them. That's where we're going to take a quick break.
What knowledge do these tomes hold?
Hi guys, it's Shy from the D20 Misfits. We actually got a sponsor, and it is with Dubby. Dubby is a powdered supplement, dietary for energy. No crash, no jitters. It's the be the better you with it. I'm a haunter. I work in the kitchen, and of course we do our D20 Misfits, our D&D campaign. With that, I'm a big energy drink user, monsters, NOS, you name it. With this, it's not as super sweet. It's just right. We also get one of these awesome cups. You can get those in there. There is one, I believe it's green. With that purchase, you can actually plant a tree. So I would recommend go ahead and check out the site, w.com, and wenenergy.com. My apologies. And with that, give it a browse, peruse. There's many flavors on there. Use the code D20Misfits10.
tale of disaster.
Welcome back. Hopefully you got fresh snacks and fresh drinks as we dive back in to the Misfits touring this library. Alright, so Sat returns behind the librarian. Egar now under the table.
Literally sleeping.
What are the rest of you doing?
Well, we were taking a quick look around, but we were circling our way back.
Bless you. Bless you.
What were you doing? Sneezing?
Bless
I know
you.
these books are so dusty.
I looked at the one book for a second. I'm like, this ain't what I'm looking for. Closed. Back on the shelf where I found it.
Obviously, you hear in your head.
Why don't you gag him?
I need
Silence.
to find
I've thought about it.
books on Wolscaria or possibly if they have any current events. If this is something of future technology or whatever is going on, maybe they have something we don't know yet, but I want to see if there's anything of Wolscaria. Holy.
While I will say that you talk in my head. I'm
She's
gonna
not talking
back,
out loud.
Then why don't you pull the old man aside, speak him, while I go and all the
It's just a jelly, don't worry about it later.
and I will switch my bond to Egar, and I'll go.
Boom! Fucking open
He sits up with such force
for
that the table
fuck's sakes.
lifts off the ground and the chair falls over.
Oh, sat there an asshole.
Fuck. That was a good one.
You're sleeping in knowledge, you jackass.
I can't read it anyway. Fuck out here. Whenever it's ready to kill somebody, let me know. I'm going back to sleep.
Hold on, wait.
He can't read?
Maybe I can.
He can't read.
I'm thinking I might want to start you off
Can't read.
with
Fuck,
the.
why do I see two of you now?
He's from.
We're all from different walks.
I'm gonna start you off with the Gnomish alphabet, okay? It's only 365 characters. One for every day. That's how we learned it back in school. But we're gonna start with the first one, which is okay.
He wants something? What is it?
And I start.
The first one's.
She kind of like asks to lead away.
So I
they don't
start
overtalk.
showing you each one.
Are you giving him Gnomish?
Oh no! Yeah, you just gotta start somewhere.
The first letter of the alphabet.
I hope you have 36 characters lined up.
There's 365.
He's gonna start walking around talking to him. Hey. RP.
By the end of this campaign, Igor will learn.
Hi. You'll learn hi by the end of it.
Don't know how to say hi, but where's the mead?
You gotta learn him
He's
like
gotta
a
start
really.
somewhere.
You have to learn him a really funny word, and he thinks it means something else.
No.
That is fucking hilarious. You should definitely.
Anywho.
The first letter's.
So as she
fucking love him.
pulls him aside and like whispers, I'm looking for kingdoms, specifically from where I am from. We decided it was not on the Sword Coast. Wolscaria was near the mountains. Wildmount. Kingdoms in Wildmount, possibly present occurrences or lore.
You kind of see a glint in his eye. Because he knows exactly what you're talking about.
It's the second time.
And with a bit more of a pep,
Oh God. He's got a pep in his step now. Look at him.
he's like,
This is offset from them, I'm guessing. They don't even see him doing
yeah.
this.
He's, And it takes you to the section that is nothing but Wildmount.
I don't think your bag of holding is going to have enough space for that.
Scary.
And he's going through the shelves because of how massive this is. There's so much history here. And he takes his cane and he's like, there's this whole shelf.
All of Muscaria. How many books?
Uh-oh. Gonna roll for it.
67 books.
Jesus.
Well,
I want to look for the more recent ones.
She's gonna remember where it's at, and she's gonna be like, the Muscara family line. Would it be obviously enough for her to figure out where's what now? Okay, so she's gonna find one under her family tree.
There's 4
What you
different
know,
books.
they don't.
Oh shit.
There's how many?
4 different books.
And she's gonna see if there's anything of present happenings.
There is 3 books. Each one is white, one is red, and one is black.
She's gonna play a fucking strength roll. How heavy are these books?
Not that heavy. Not as heavy as the one she did.
So she's gonna come back with stacks and be like, Sad, I have books. Not enthused,
like,
she's like
reading.
nervous. Like you could hear it in her voice. She's like, I have books.
Okay. So seeing it, I'm assuming they're titled on the covers.
They all have the same title. The 4 books that she picked out about the family line.
Just say Muscaria's family line. What about the current event?
They all have the same title as well.
Current event. There's not like volume 1, 2, or 3.
She's coming over to the table and just like offside. She goes to a separate
I'm gonna
table
look
and just goes like
in like the current event, like events. Seeing how it is, I'm thinking of something. I want to look. There's 3 books there, so I'm gonna not speed read, but I'm gonna quick glance to see when I find an empty page and see if it runs.
Do you have photographic memory by any chance?
I'm a researcher.
Igor's gonna come out from underneath the table, still like.
He has a horn.
Yeah. He's gonna come out
Wiggle
from underneath
nut.
the table and sit down at the table now and be like, dicks.
No. Okay. No, this is the 7th one. You really need to pay attention to this. Are you okay? You look.
I was ready for what the fucking 70th letter was. I ain't gonna lie.
It's T, like a T, like t. They're not all gonna sound like the first 30.
This is too much.
This could be a short rest thing. He's teaching you Gnomish in short rest, and you have to like roll make a roll to see if you understand it.
This is too much for me. I think I forget things I knew.
Okay,
Except
Tabitha comes and was like, we need to save this place just to save this place.
Sure.
We need infinite knowledge. It's wonderful.
As you go
The
through
last time I was in a place like this, I brought it down.
the current event books,
I'm not saying I'll do it again.
the first 100 pages in them all line up. But it's after that, each one starts to divulge information that's different from the other.
Like alternate reality type of
Outcomes.
Okay, but there's not like it's not like there's not an empty page to where it's
No.
updating itself.
No.
Okay. Do we see that going through it? Is there any new books that just magically appear?
No.
Is there pictures in these books?
How with the
You're not. She's not letting you guys know these books
Do what?
with the Lord Keeper there?
for reasons.
How do you remember any book that's here?
I've been here a long time.
Photographic memory.
But if they're current events that are happening, how are they being recorded to where you have a copy of them?
Access.
So it's also chronologically luring every part.
No, every outcome that's can happen.
So every book here has its history, but also has different possibilities of alternate timelines.
So fake or warping of reality.
How is it that he survived so long? Gauging his life. Well, I assume since humans live elves live year longer than humans.
Yeah.
Would I gauge how old he is based looking at it?
He's 105.
So how the hell is he living this?
Pure luck. The genetics, yeah.
He never smokes cigarettes.
Well, while they're looking for stuff, I might as well throw my hat in the ring.
I'm not looking for anything. We found it.
This is what she's.
What are you looking for?
I grabbed out my cloak. I pulled where my group's symbol is.
It can never be a title, it's always a symbol.
You didn't even say anything.
Well, I don't look on this. Just
He was just
know
like-
where it is.
You want cloaks? I give you cloaks.
No, this symbol that's on the cloak.
Which is?
What is it?
As I called it from the wing and talon.
Be more specific. If the symbol's called wing and talon, are you trying to find?
I can find a dragon book.
Wing and talon was the name of the name of the group that I was working with before.
Okay, so as Sat knows his way around a library for constant research all the time, he will ask him, "Do you have anything pertaining on a group called Wing and Talon?" They would be Drake Wardens in a town called where?
Huh, Drake Orange. That's easy
what I'm
enough.
trying to figure out, man. If we're doing wards, we can ask you questions down the line.
Drake Orange, easy enough.
Great form?
Specifically with the group called Wing and Talon.
Yeah, should be there, yes.
Great form.
Can you show this gentleman where it is?
Yeah. Kind of disgruntling.
He's like, ugh. Watch there be a whole bookshelf.
This guy's working probably more than he's ever done in his life.
Yeah,
He's getting to work.
This is.
He's
We
getting
come
his
back.
steps in.
When
I
we come
have
back down the
Jonathan
stairs. He's
pick him up and move him so that he can save him some.
Oh, I was just
You
gonna
might
walk
fall
over.
asleep, man.
No. I was gonna walk
We'll
over
wake
to
him up
him
when
and
we
like
get there.
lay on hands for like 5 points.
Oh, exhaustion.
Save those resources. We don't know what's gonna happen later.
Yeah.
Is there any books
I'm not worried about it.
in this area that have like any runes on them that I would know? Anywhere?
Direct him.
no.
Sorry, you're left out of the party.
That sucks.
That's okay. I'm just gonna read out loud about the gods to Igar.
Yeah,
And then
we
be
can
like-
read books to him.
And then
Duh.
be like, if there's a picture, be like, look, Igor, there's a picture.
This one's a
Takes
pretty
you-
lady. This one's
And, like, no joke.
To this one shelf.
This is Freya.
There's one soul book.
Thank you.
your people probably had more of an oral tradition, right? Like they would sit around the campfire and stuff. So, okay.
Assume when they come back, I will not ask, but I will tell the bookkeeper, thank you so much for helping us out. Is there a way we can repay you? Is payment still the same as everywhere else in this place?
Whatever you do, don't destroy this library.
Oh, you have.
We don't.
No, there's no
Destroying.
plans on destroying the library.
This is knowledge beyond fathoming anything I know.
I'm gonna smack you.
The
Focus.
fact that you have books on certain things that I thought lost is a miracle in itself.
I'm gonna deliberately look for the stuff
The-
on the Nordic gods.
Does it
I
have an
tell you
actual
about
back
it.
here and look
trade
through
these
at
books
all
and
of
bring
them,
them
so
in?
I'm not really looking for
Oh.
that.
They fit here since I fit here. So,
Were
yes,
you born here as well?
Give me the
Igor feels so left out in the middle.
here. This
That's
is for
why
all
I'm
your trouble,
including you.
He's like,
and it is a
little burns.
it's an apple caramel like square.
Oh, that's gonna be great for his teeth.
Look, it's Loki.
You can suck on the candy.
It's not a candy. This is like a
What did you
like
call
a
butterscotch?
an apple caramel like bar. It's like baked goods.
Okay.
But I'll give him plus 4 temporary hit points. And
You're
taste
feeling invigorated.
amazing.
See, he's like
He kinda
slowly
just
walking.
puts it in his pocket.
He unwraps it first and then puts it in his pocket.
Yeah, it
Sucks
is
on
in
it
wax
for 2
paper.
seconds, puts it in his
So,
pocket.
oh no, you go ahead.
How long have you been lore master?
A while now.
Do you know how the Abernathy's works?
Like my
Look,
kid.
it's Thor.
Like that?
And there's just a picture in the book with a hammer.
Doesn't look like him at all.
What are you looking for? He's asking a genuine question.
I know.
He's wanting to know if he can trust you.
Igor starts to fall back asleep on the table again.
Maybe this is the best way to do is thoughts in case someone else is listening.
I
So,
do have it. But I don't want to use it.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I just want to know.
My thing, okay. So, we've talked with Lord Roth.
I would.
He has such potential.
We understand that he is Lord Roth to the core at the moment. He kind of gave up.
What do you mean
I
by
wouldn't
potential?
call what you did talking.
What do you mean by potential, sir? And what is your name? I hate calling you just Mr. Librarian.
The Asheville here call me many things. My real name's Jim.
Jim?
Jim.
Jim!
Holy shit,
Jiminy
somebody with
Cricket.
a normal fucking name.
Jim the Librarian.
he's our conscience.
Well, we have Trevor, so Trevor's a real name.
Well, fuck Trevor.
Well, fuck Trevor.
We love Jim.
I mean, Clem
We like
is
Michael.
also a.
He's fine. Michael, fine. Trevor, fuck that guy.
Fuck Trevor.
Jim, do you know Trevor?
Not personally.
He doesn't seem like the reading type.
You're gonna hear a half asleep Igor go, fuck Trevor.
You said he had so much potential.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
It's alright, Amish.
Okay, so we're trying to aid that to happen. To right the wrong at the Axis and do either help create what it's supposed to be. Is there schematics, blueprints, some type of knowledge that will show it?
Oh shit.
He leads you to the very front of the library, where his
Is he talking about
desk
the wall?
is.
Yes.
Upon it, there's reams of parchment, books stacked haphazardly. And it reaches down under the desk. And you hear a ripping sound. And he puts his other hand underneath there.
Oh man, you're doing a lot of hand stuff, bro.
Handshake.
And pulls out a book. And hands it to you.
Is this all the information you're supposed to?
I'm supposed to have that.
You're not supposed to have.
You're not supposed to have.
How'd you come by it?
I hid it.
I like your style, Jim.
Did you take it from Lord Love?
Before they could put them in the vault,
There's a
I
vault.
hid it.
And this is how it's supposed to operate?
It's the original wreckage.
Is it a massive... Well,
Well-
like a manual type ordeal?
Well,
It's
She flips it open.
about this thick.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm rolling perception,
Tabitha
because
starts to-
while this is happening, she's watching for prying ears. Because there are other people.
You guys are the only ones in here.
Oh, we are?
There's no glass to.
No, you
The
said there
library.
was people in the library at first. That's why she was making.
It was an illusion.
Oh, I was just making.
Tabitha's looking at the book. He handed it to her. Schematics.
It's schematics. It's how it's supposed to work. Everything's neatly written.
Okay. Now,
Is there an
now the
author to
question is comprehension. I can roll real high on Arcana and stuff, but that still doesn't mean that Tabitha can...
It's not crazy written. It is very to the point where everything.
So very detailed step-by-step
Step.
instruction.
It's the original schematics. Not even the schematics. The development.
I handed it to you, just for you to look at it too. And I asked Jim, well, first off, does Tabitha get a sense of how the cog was intended to work? Like magically or mechanically or both?
Yes.
Yeah.
The way the cog was designed is mechanically. It has 3 rotating drums inside of it.
You always right.
Inside of that is a crystalline structure, similar to what you would find in the airships, powering this. Through the workings of artificers and mages alike, it was supposed to be a giant teleportation device.
Okay, now the next logical question I have is, where did it go wrong? I asked Jim that because I basically look at this and tell her,
He's half to read it.
have you read this too? I obviously know the situation. How could this have happened?
It takes one person wanting to do the wrong thing. You should understand, magic is a finicky thing. If not everybody is on the same page, it doesn't go right.
Yeah.
Would you say that... Were you around when this was created?
This was before your
Would
time?
would you be an expert on the situation? If you have read this, then you would have more understanding than us who just saw this book for the first time. Would you be more of the expert of it?
Doing the voice is getting straining. He sits down in the chair at his desk, and he just kind of slumps. He explains that you can reset the device. All you have to do is remove the power supply.
Unplug it and plug it back in. Okay.
It's simple.
Okay.
But
Doing it is the hard part, because you have to have somebody who can cast the right teleportation spell
I'm out.
on the device. But one person alone can't do it.
Well, if need be, and you probably know as well as I do that Lord Roth, is not a suitable
Caretaker
of this place and of you. We came through many doorways, dimensions, portals to come here. Whether this helps or not, and I reach back and pull out the compass, this is what brings us here. This is what brought me here. We're trying to get back home. Or at least the next leg of what we're supposed to do. Another chapter. If we can fix that device to do what it's supposed to do, and you guys are no longer here, and fix the reality that's here, instead of warping it further, is that something you long for? We already have encountered Lord Roth outside of this place in one of the inns here, taverns, and we struck fear in him. The least we can do is try to rewrite that reality. But we need supporters along the way. So if we can get up there, I would love to have you accompany us when the time is right to make sure that we are doing this correctly, since you have read the manual, you pretty much know it. In case if we start going awry off of it, you can be like the supervisor.
Certainly.
Or at least aid in the discovery of fixing it.
Tabitha is going to press Jim on another thing that he mentioned. She's going to say, who initially caused the cog to be so disruptive and so reality altering?
Just a second, I will have an answer for you.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
The mage that did it went by the name of Aknev.
Active?
Aknev.
Yeah. Did Active do this maliciously?
So,
This
Would I have known or have countless times of me being a researcher, would I ever come across any of his works?
no.
Or know something of him?
Did you know? No, this was before your time.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, look very good for your age. Someone a little older than you? Yeah, you're looking great.
His cheeks turn a little rosy.
Oh.
He tells you he'll be 106 soon.
Well, gotta tell you, whenever you get to my age, you know, I hope to look as good as you do. Whenever I get, you know. But and she realizes she fucked up, so she gives you a candy. No offense, Jim, but active. So he was just like, was he mad to have created this place? Is there any remnant of him?
No, he simply vanished after the incident happened.
Vanished. That means he's still.
I mean, the
He
spell,
probably knows Trevor.
when he was casting this spell, could that have been?
Maybe that is.
Would Roth know of what happened?
That I don't know.
But if need be, I can communicate with you through magical means.
Okay.
Of when we're up at the Avon Axis and you might need help. If you can venture up and help overlook the fixation of it. If not, then we can talk mentally.
Okay.
But I do not want to take this book from you. It's in a safe spot. But please do keep it hidden.
I'll have to find a new hiding spot for it.
Or do you want us to? Have you memorized this book?
Yes.
So you'll hold on to it.
In the bag holding.
It's always like, just change the book
You
cover.
want any yours?
He doesn't. He values books too much to do that.
Like if
Okay.
pork chop rips a page, he can
Jim?
kick his ass.
We want to go to the next floor up. We want to make our way there.
We're going several floors. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready.
Can do anyone better.
We don't want to go to the top. We want to go to floor 7. How many floors are there in the tower?
We have to go kill Trevor.
Yes.
That's a good
Which
fight.
is 23.
Holy shit! That's a lot of fucking stairs. Okay, we
Like
want to
they-
get to the top right away. We want to find floor 7 first.
Why?
Sleeping Igor's gonna wake up and go.
Remember, you're under the table still.
We're gonna
What
kill
level would
Trevor.
I have thought
No,
that
sitting in the chair.
by noticing that would I have
Because of
noticed
Trevor.
anything?
Okay.
We have to go
He's
kill Trevor.
interrogate the
he's
son of a
literally
No,
that
it's not
outcropping
fine.
is
We're just
literally
gonna
under
kill
the
him.
column.
Can we kill him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to get in fight with the mage.
Confirm off the 7th window.
No.
I did the master.
What did Trevor do to you to make him?
Fuck
make
no,
him-
it's not that.
We want to disrupt their organization. And
You've already done that.
I want to disrupt
I'll
Trevor's face.
put it
Further.
to you this way. Since you know so much, we can entrust this secret to you.
Igor starts falling back asleep, sit up.
I hope so. If not,
We're in trouble.
you will not see 100%.
Wow.
I mean, this is where he goes with these things.
That's sad for you.
Not a candy.
We were trying to gain access into here.
That's not cool.
So we thought maybe grabbing the disguises of certain rogue figures. We caught 2. And
One's taking a long nap.
they
One
sang
went
like
slack.
canaries, like birds.
He's taking a long rest.
Trevor is.
Apparently Trevor sent him out to die.
Yes. So we have to make Trevor pay.
So retribution is in order.
Yes, what he said.
That is right.
Probably you pay.
Level 7.
Level
So
7.
we need to get to floor 7 first.
And then you're gonna have to go down.
We can go down.
Where are we at?
This is the 10th.
Oh shit. Okay. Well then we'll walk down 3 flights of
How did we
steps.
get on 10? Didn't we walk through the
That's
door?
what the portal took us.
While you guys are doing all
If
this,
we went to the bathroom.
Lucy's actually over at the table
Down the
still, and has one of the books
One of
flipped
those.
open, and she's just very
Book
quiet with
that
her back
I got.
turned to where you guys are at.
I thought you wanted me to put on the line.
No, she has
need that
she
door.
has a
Entrance
specific
room.
book she's looking through,
Mhm.
but there's another reason she's looking at a specific book.
And he's explaining about the puzzle and everything. When they changed the combination on it, that opens 2 doorways to the left and the right tower, but it's never in the same location.
Oh. Which tower?
You're in the right.
Right Twix or left Twix?
Pretty much.
But there's no fast way of going up.
There it is.
Other than teleportations. Through the ring. Right?
They will never go to the top.
They'll get us close to the top.
Okay.
The rest is stairs. Correct.
Well, we have to go to 7
So what's the
then we'll
close
come
way?
back.
We have 13 forces. I somehow get the feeling that we are gonna
Is
meet
there a
Trevor
ring on every
all the
floor?
way.
For the most part, no, there are stairs.
Okay. So how do some mages teleport because of locations? They use a spell because they can cast it because each
Yeah.
floor has a teleportation circle like a main flow. But we haven't seen it, so we wouldn't know.
Right. And we want to save our energy.
Also, I believe that the room that you're looking for, I stay here constantly. My room's in the back. No, to the right. Is in the left tower.
Trevor's floor? This one you're talking about?
What? The floor that
I was going to
this
have a
this
bigger
Trevor
floor,
and
right?
Michael are in. Is this like an administrative tower?
I'm way bigger than you. Don't fucking touch me.
Is this like offices?
Marty,
Jonathan, go
Down.
play with
Or
Agar.
is this more dormitory?
Jonathan goes over to play
It's
with
kind of a mixture of both.
But to get we need to be on the 7th floor on the left side. Are there bridges that connect?
But if you want to get this done over with, there is a way to the very top.
We don't want to do that first.
that's what I said. Let's go down to 7 and then we'll come back, talk to him, and then we'll go.
We have to get to the other tower. Trevor's
help us
on
get
the
there.
opposite tower.
Oh,
Yeah.
for fuck's sakes.
you. We should have went to the
So that
bathroom.
means we gotta go all the way down 10 floors
And over.
and over to get to there.
I don't think it's worth it. I think that
Fuck Trevor.
well, fuck Trevor, but I get the feeling that once
There's, if you can fix the Evan Nexus, they will have no power.
Who's having that sense?
But to have the Nexus, there are guardians to that tower.
Hello, good, my character.
And they're up top, yes.
So you will.
So would this teleportation or means of faster overpass them?
It'll get you to where Lord Roth lies.
No,
Well,
it's
go.
always smart.
Okay.
Time to go. Oh,
If you can take us there, if you would want to accompany us, that's fine. If not, you can
I
stay.
will need Jim.
No, I didn't do that. She's
Uh,
really smart.
we don't need you to.
well, Jim, we like you.
We want to fix things. If you want to help, if you want to oversee and look at it needs creation of fixing it.
I will let you clear the way. I have no
That's fine.
magic.
That's fine.
Okay.
But if you can, but how do you have access to?
I stay and sleep here.
If
Okay.
you have no magical means, how can you get started?
I have a special way.
Let's go.
He takes you to where his residence would be,
Okay.
but not into it. Off to the left side of it, there's once again more bookshelves. But he grabs the middle shelf and it swings open. Revealing what would be a rudimentary elevator.
Oh, will it fit us all?
It's designed to whatever Lord Roth wants from the library.
So a giant dumbwaiter.
Yes.
All right. So,
But it can go anywhere.
It goes only from here up.
Okay.
so I I huddle Jonathan in there.
Where's your companion? Do you know your name?
Yeah, I know Lucy's name.
Oh.
Lucy.
I know you're reading. If you want, we can continue this at another time, but we have means of getting straight to the top.
She's not reading. She's looking at a book, specifically at something. That's why she's not moving.
I know. Are you finished?
Are you looking at her?
No.
Then you don't notice nothing.
The Lucy you call all is not ill
hey,
right now.
She's not responding.
Then I turn around.
You see her shoulders shaking.
She's trembling in fear.
Not clear. Why would she be trembling in a book of her family? Sad. Tisk, tisk, mister. This is your ward. Well, you're her ward, whatever.
I don't know how that works.
I thought you'd be the first one to pick
Wait,
up on
Robin
that.
was back.
I will
Was
turn.
Bruce Wayne's ward.
As I see you doing that, I will go, what have you discovered?
And she's... Walk up to her. You'll see what she's looking at. She's not saying anything. There's a reason why.
She's distraught.
Hold on, I
Yeah.
thought I could
Yeah,
pick you.
essentially.
Yeah.
And I will walk back. God damn it.
You're so sensitive.
I was seeing if something was going to happen. That's why I'm telling you now instead of you walking like, what is going on?
And then I will peek over her shoulder.
She's looking at a picture of her mother and father.
Oh. That's sad.
You see why her shoulders are shaking now. She's not letting anyone see her crying. You gotta remember, how long has it been since she's
sitting
actually
out
been
there
physically
on
like
the-
pulled away?
Assuming you're sitting down at
No, she's standing.
the okay.
That's why I said, like, I thought you would turn around and be like, where the fuck did she go? That's why she wanted the book. She didn't want just on the lore and everything. She wanted to see their faces again. She's knowing she wants to go home, but she has to fight for them. And she's not going to desecrate a book by ripping them.
Right.
Where's the photocopier?
What I do is I reach down for the book.
SWAT.
Flip it closed.
She just, like, stares down at it and just, like,
Tears.
oh, yeah.
I'll put my hand on your shoulder. We will see mom and dad soon. Keep that memory of you longing for them, and that will help us push forward through this darkness. We can do it. I know you can do it. We've been through worse.
She like, freezes for a second, just like,
We've been through worse. We know we can get back. We will rescue our parents.
does one of those, like, child things with her sleeve down. She goes like this, just rubs her face. Puts her cloak back up.
As you're doing that, I reach into his backpack, the haversack that he has. Not just grabbing based on the items we rolled earlier that you guys when we started this campaign. I pull out that sheet.
Oh god.
Not even thinking as you wipe the tears away. So if you open it, you'll see the two holes that you used to use as a kid to scare me.
Alright.
She pulls her mask back up and just...
And I put it back. Actually, I take it, and as you're about to turn, I make like a little handkerchief and tie it around your neck.
I gotta cook.
This is what I hold on to until we get back.
She She goes like this with her dad's gun and just.
And now you have 2 pieces.
She grabs the book, puts it in her pocket. Well, not her pocket, her bag.
Well, he kind of. You can put all the tomes in.
Just like. Especially knowing what those other books are.
You can read. We walk back to Jim and the dumbwaiter or magical elevator. And
Where's the smart waiter?
Yeah.
It's a dumb way.
is it like a pulley system to pull all the way to the top?
Hey,
So I
Igor,
look
you
and
find
I go,
something to do, buddy?
Igor,
Yes, I figured.
there are 13 floors. Can we get it jumped?
As fast as we can.
It's like the dumb waiter
no.
when we were in the
I
house
wanted to snap.
last half
like
campaign. Whenever they had Havela go up and down.
Yeah.
Jonathan is going to help you with this. He's going to be able to give you the help.
Fine. Ew. Fine. Start going up.
You're not quite at the pinnacle of the spires. But as you reach the residency of Lord Roth,
Well, her gun's out waiting for the door.
the door, the dumbwaiter, swings open. This room is opulent in grandeur. Stone. It's magnificent.
Fancy. It's fancy.
Gotcha.
Don't use big words.
Break brain.
Don't do it.
Big words break brain.
It's a pretty room.
Floors
Alright, big country.
of granite. Actual well-maintained wood.
Okay.
It's well lit by gas lanterns. Furniture neatly organized. This is a room fit for royalty. There, standing in front of the windows that span 180 degrees, is the figure of Lord Roth. He takes 2 steps back, collapses. A familiar sword buried in his chest.
It was the maid. No, the butler. Nay, it was Colonel Custard. Sorry.
It's Quinn's.
What?
He just collapsed. Spare the dying.
Really?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
And the plot thickens even more for Morgan.
Would spare the dying, keep him alive long enough with the sword still in?
Just don't pull it out.
It definitely would.
No.
He's been impaled.
I'm glad you.
All 3 of you made a comment at the same
you touch a living
time.
creature that has
I
0
would not
hit
have said
points,
that
and the
if I was
creature
alive.
becomes stable.
Okay.
So if he literally just dropped, then it's stabilizing him to pull the
He's
sword.
definitely been dead for less than a minute.
Well, as soon as Sat
Or
goes
has
to
he-
go
or has
around
he been
beside him?
Roll a medicine.
Is while he's doing that, is it like dark in the room? Dim?
No, it's well lit.
Let me see if someone's hiding, like Quinn, possibly.
I'm gonna go. Oh, Igor, if he tries anything funny, take his head for a trophy.
He's been dead. It's his mind finally catching up. That whole
So, like, he would need to be
Sleeper dead.
I pull out diamonds.
okay.
And I go over and I reveal the spot.
As soon as she's doing that, I'm putting my foot on his fucking chest.
Yes, I was going to
Well,
suggest
take the
that.
sword out of his damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ripping the sword out and I'm putting my foot right on top of the fucking wound.
So I'm holding his ass to the ground. And on top of that, I have my fucking juggernaut thing in my hand. Just looking down at him.
He's not putting up a fight.
Good.
17 plus 7 of perception. I'm just seeing if anyone's.
He's the only one in the room.
Is there anything looks like it was moved, like the ceiling or something?
So
Nope.
the only
Door
thing he
crack,
wakes up
nothing.
from being
Okay.
dead
So-
seeing is a giant fucking barbarian like.
So,
There's
300 gold
absolutely
gone.
Yeah, I did 17 plus 7. There's no one in there.
There's-
Nothing looking like something was moved for someone to escape.
I'm aware of that, but I'm coming from my blind sight. Is there another person in close proximity to me, within 10 feet?
No.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
already-
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
If Quinn's
Get
invisible,
50
I would.
$50
I would
worth
know.
of diamonds. 50 gold worth.
I reach out.
No, but I have like a diamond. Like
You have a few. Give
yeah,
them to the bear.
she gave me a bunch of them, so I have like a stock.
Well, I just wasted some on this piece of shit.
I'll hand you one.
While she's reviving,
Okay.
I want to go out to Quinn.
Because I was gonna
Where
do.
are you?
No response.
Answer me.
No response.
You look out the window. I got a feeling.
Okay, if I don't hear no response, some more. Where are you?
I've got eyes on you.
Where's Quinn?
Down.
He went up.
It's going to the
Do you have
fucking
eyes on him?
dog.
No.
Find him.
I can't get to him from here.
What? It's not funny.
He just murdered Lord Roth in cold blood. He could be behind all of this. He knows all the information. Is there stairs or anything to lead up?
There is a door in the back of the room.
Is the window open? Is it
No.
broken?
I toss this piece of shit. I try to get us any money, any fucking spell components, anything off of
He's
him.
literally
I am
running his
getting-
pockets.
I'm
raiding
I'm
his
all
bear
his
life.
shit.
The only thing you guys see from him since you have saved him is fear more than what sat instilled in him in his eyes.
What happened? Who did it? Just that.
He's dead.
He's
He's
alive.
Is there a
alive.
Oh,
way
he's back alive.
how these glass panes are? Is it like a window? Like,
It
It's like
is.
a-
No, it can't be open.
They can't be open.
Does he have anything on him?
How big are these panes? Are they like massively big that span all out like an observatory, or
Yes.
is it like in sections?
I mean, they do have little the supports between them, but they're.
Are they
If you
thick?
put these tables together, that's how they are.
Are they thick?
Like that.
So-
You are.
Pierce the fucking window.
Give me the sword.
Fuck you. No. Would you have the strength to do that?
That's a good question. Make a motherfucker roll.
Well, I don't want it to send a shockwave out and
That's
destroy
why.
the rest. I don't want pain.
Well,
Or is it all one giant?
That was a nat 20 on
No, he
strength.
said it was broken off from sections.
Okay, cool.
okay.
So
Well, he
it's
just
3.
critted the window.
Oh well,
Yeah,
that'll do
23.
it.
Eat a step. Put the sword through the window.
That's well overkill.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter if the whole thing shatters.
Yeah. The entire pane blows out from your force of the hit.
Watch out, it's raining glass.
And I go like this, and I go, keep an eye. And I immediately send Grave up and out. And my eyes flash white over, and I'm looking through his eyes. I'm seeing how close he is to
John,
what's he doing.
I'm gonna have Tonathan kind of like seeing all this activity by the window. Tonathan move in front of me to give me cover in case
Okay.
anything happens.
Meat roll.
And me and Roth, actually.
As Gray flies up and over, you can see Quinn through his eyes, making it into the Evan Nexus.
I knew it.
Bitch. Okay, as soon as that happens, I immediately tell Grave, stay. Don't interfere. Watch. Has Lord Roth been awakened?
He's...
Yeah.
We don't need any more
He is-
information.
He's awake, but he's filled with
I
fear.
go over with purpose. And I grab him, I help him up. If not, Igor will gladly help him stand him up.
Yep.
Standing him up, I'm gonna look him dead in the eye. You have been reborn, and I'll fix your fucking problem. And aid us. Or die.
We're all gonna die. We're all
No,
gonna
we're
die.
Let
not.
him go.
No, we're not.
Out the window.
You're a strong mage.
Let
You
it
can
go
fucking
out the
help.
window!
First, did I steal everything off of him before we did that?
And I am doing this with, I mean, I don't know how far along the spectrum you want to go with this, as far as
That's it.
tapping it to the righteous side. I'm doing this to the point to where if it happens, but it is time to redeem yourself.
It's time to be a man and stand the fuck up.
Can't he have his people on alert too?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on with the quiz?
His people are all through here. Have them aid as well. Maybe.
We literally just.
I'm telling you that mentally.
Ask Trevor for
If
help.
they follow him, then he could be like, we're on high alert.
Well, that's why I'm telling him, aid us.
Okay,
And
let's.
then by that time, it is pretty much at that given point in time, because we don't know what's happening and we can't dilly-dally. As he's going, I aid us, and I just let go of him. And I'll look around the room. Quinn is up top in the Evan Nexus or about to reach it. Either A, fucking heal him real quick, or he's there as whatever. We need muscle now.
Let's go.
Or help us.
You helping or not? Answer the question quick.
We're gonna die.
Let him go.
No, don't kill him.
Don't.
I was ready.
Just wasted a good spell doing
I
that.
just. Yeah, I gotta fucking mark that off, dude. God damn it.
No, wait, we're in
As
the tower,
you-
so
I'm
you don't
just
have to.
Gonna
Conversing
straight drag his ass!
with Lord Roth. The entire tower shudders.
We
How
need to get
far
out there.
Could I? Okay, I probably didn't know it, but if she has eyes on us, how far away was Samara from us?
Enough to shoot.
So she can see us. Can I see her?
No.
What about little one?
Did we know if she shot at Quinn or down
She
here?
wants to be hidden, I can't
Or
see.
if
Remember
she
I
was
in the
going to do either way? Or is that kind of like
She didn't
ambiguous?
expect Quinn
To do what he's done.
to do what he's done.
So she's in shock too.
Yes.
Alright,
But
understood.
my
understood.
thing is how far
Shoot him.
away between the tower window and whatever building she's adjacent to, how far in feet?
150.
We need to make our way out.
I will go. If you can get to a higher level, fucking do
That's
so.
the tallest building in the town.
Understood.
Send
Skyfight?
send fucking dragon over.
Skyfight,
Yeah.
Skyfight, Skyfight.
She's
Get
right
her.
there.
Well,
That's what Igor's going to say.
Send your dragon to Denver.
I fully understand.
Again, the tower shudders.
We gotta
I'm
go
dropping,
now.
I'm dropping numbnuts and I'm going up.
Send your dragon to go pick her ass up.
He can't carry her yet. Mine can watch though.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Go. And
I send mine out with the watch.
You can. Did I get anything off this piece of shit?
He's not carrying anything on this time.
I punch him in the face. No, I'm gonna roll.
The fuck don't hit
persuasive.
shit.
It's an 11,
No,
but
so
he's
there's a-
he's on the ground. He's prone.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. 19 plus.
Oh, yeah.
3.
Yep,
But my unarmed strike gives 0 points, so it was just to make me feel good. I punch him in the face, and I jump on top of him, and I'm like, let's go.
You're like, you bastard!
She's literally,
Yeah, really.
She's literally like,
Right, that is exactly it. And she makes a mental
gonna
note.
go
And she's
up
like,
to
I
Rob.
gotta fix that. And
Get real low.
starts making her way upstairs in any way she can.
Let's go.
I'm beelining
We're all gonna
behind
die
Sad.
if it happens.
I'm right behind you.
We're going to fix this, and we're not from here.
Are we going out through the window or are we going up like
Well,
is there a stairs?
Are there stairs?
Suck it up,
Yes.
and at least try.
Let's go.
You can at
She's
least
trying to
die
convince
fighting
him.
instead of sitting
If
here.
only we had somebody who could portal
Help
us
us
up
fix
there.
it.
I haven't seen it to
Roll a persuasion.
Can't you kind of like,
That
Roll
is
a
a
dice.
nat 20 plus 3 save.
like gamble on that?
I have to see.
Easy enough.
Like for teleportation turtle, you have to know. the
He,
secrets.
Oh, you have
He kind of brushes himself on and he's like,
Okay, understood.
She gives the chocolate she had.
Listen,
Eat it. The only word you actually heard Lucy say.
Just eat it.
I didn't hear shit.
Oh.
I didn't hear
Four
shit. 'Cause
temporary
I was
hit
flying
points.
up the
She's
stairs.
I'm
persuaded him to get into the fight.
I'm like walking out the
Nice,
door, and that's
actually.
I'm like, she finally talked?
I just
All you said was eat it. That's it.
No, but still, to hear you finally
I'm-
talk.
Waiting for
Waiting for a while.
Yep. Well, I was waiting for her to finish.
Well, you do your thing.
No, that was it. I was waiting. I didn't want to split everybody up, so they're all heading off, and I wanted to make sure she had somebody
Alright,
with her.
so you're sending Grave to pick up Samara?
No, if Grave can't do it, Grave's a little pseudo dragon.
No.
I'm saving all my shit.
So you guys are making your way to the top.
I thought you could make them grow.
That
No,
would,
not to fly there.
Let's go. Let's go.
I have to summon the other dragon.
So as we're flying up the steps, Igor's going into rage, so his movement's faster, and he's just tearing ass up the steps as fast as he can.
I
Pick
take
someone up
a
on the
little
way
bit
up
of
there.
coca leaf and cola nut and smash it together and put it in one of Tonathan's like orifices on their back. And I cast haste on Tonathan.
okay.
And we start flying fast.
Time for me to have some
Does
fun.
Rob heal himself? She's like,
He can't.
oh, that's why she's like,
Yeah, that's.
Since you two are the ones in front
Hold
and behind
on.
me,
no.
Give it a minute. No, we're not.
Give it a second.
That's
Stop trying to
Stop.
jump ahead. You guys break through the final door leading to the catwalk to the Ebon Nexus. The tower shudders once again, and the lights in it dim.
uh-oh.
As they dim, a tumultuous sound erupts from it. Not machine breaking, but that of a creature. As it bellows, the portcullises shatter as multiple tendrils come out.
Yes.
I've seen this in a show somewhere.
And that's where we're going to call it.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
We just
What?
got Cthulhu.
Yeah, we still have a half an hour.
Oh no, we're calling it.
He needs to prep. God damn it. Let the boy prep.
Fucking cliffhanger, man.
He hates Cliff.
I mean, at least we
No,
can
it's-
roll
it's
for
not-
initiative.
Not that, but like we went on break and then came back and it was like 12 something.
No,
How long would that thing been recorded?
an hour and 4 minutes.
Really?
Didn't feel like it.
Well, at least ready everything?
Yeah. I mean, I already did what I was going to do to Red.
Go ahead and ready. You don't know what you're fighting though.
Let's say,
No.
That's fair.
running up the stairs with.
Ah, crap. I just made myself a really big
Like,
target.
can we see at all what Quinn is dead and taken over, been transformed?
You don't know what's
We
going on
haven't got that
inside.
far.
We just know that every
I just know fuck
the
faces up here.
portcullises that are there. Okay, Okay, getting up to the top floor because we have no idea what we saw. There's another tower that
Are we still
goes in
recording?
the center where
Yes.
the Avanescence is being
Where they can access it to.
be there. Okay, so that's there. So there's like a secondary tower that merges the two together that goes up top.
No, you're on the catwalk that spans across the towers.
Okay.
Is what is supporting the Evan Nexus.
So we're
There's
up.
stairs leading up to it, and underneath is this small, like one-person cylinder to go inside to.
Okay.
But then
is
how
there,
do all the stuff?
so like within the catwalk, is there
On the catwalk.
another platform that the Avanescence sits on?
The whole
It's
thing
like-
is.
A platform.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's catwalks that lead up to a platform.
No, the whole.
It's
The
like,
whole
it looks
top.
like a dick. Okay, these are the towers that go up. There's a catwalk here, and then the other nexus is up top.
I know,
So-
but the way Quinn said it was there were guardians.
No wonder he
stationed
was
up
so
there.
vague and giving me this
Of
fuck
sentries,
around.
so there's no sentries upon going up.
Roll with the perception.
I help.
So I was
I'm looking
concerned
as well.
on
So you can roll.
interrogating.
Appearances probably. Watch Quinn's name be Trevor.
No,
25.
Quinn's the original bad guy.
5 of the guards that sit up top are dead. 1 is dying.
Good.
Save
Dying, spare the dying.
Are you?
No.
I
They
can't
suck. I know, but they suck.
No,
These people.
I would
Well,
spare him.
it depends.
No, I would spare him.
No, they still suck.
You're trying to get information of him?
No, I spare the dying. I don't want him to die.
Okay, he's not dying.
Cool.
Because, to my understanding, that these guardians are in some way, shape, or form warlocks.
I know what he's doing.
They're not.
Quinn already told you what he was. What they are.
Eldritch Knights.
Yes.
But I want, like, I'm spared of dying enough that catwalks go up and it goes into the main one-man cylinder where he is at,
Where he went into it.
where he went into. Is this like a glass tube?
No. That's made of the
Crystal.
same. No, it's made of the same material.
So it's metal.
Yes.
But we don't know that he's still physically in it.
Correct. You can't see into it.
You can't see into it. But the apparatus itself that it sits in is metal as well.
Yes.
So there's no crystal, there's no thing like that. So
Nothing visible.
we're literally gonna fight whatever this is on catwalks. Okay.
Yes.
There's no scaffolding whatsoever or anything.
I mean, you can jump over the side onto the platform. The platform's wide enough. It's as wide as the towers are.
I'm so glad that I have that
How-
ball
how-
in my fucking.
It's still like an 80 by 80
in my
type
shit
ordeal.
right now.
What we're talking about?
No, these are wide, way wide.
Okay. How big we talk?
The width of the catwalk itself, or the platform, is 300 feet.
Okay, so like I'm just trying to get like a visual map to try to at least think of
I'll create a sketch and send it.
how to
All right, cool.
like position ourselves around it. But if anything, what I'm doing with like because he's there and I'm pretty much not letting this knight die. He's on this platform. He's on the top.
He was kind of slumped over the railing.
Okay, so he didn't fall like to death.
Yeah.
Which is like, how tall is the tower?
There's 23 stories.
So okay, so there's.
It's gonna be quite tall.
That's 26 D6. 23 D6.
Yep.
Enough getting to like the threshold. I mean, I could wait, I guess. I was gonna do like an inspiring speech.
I don't think we're gonna have time.
We'll get there
You
for
have,
the next one.
It's like what? It's a 10-minute thing.
Not really.
Is it Alex there?
And we
But
have
we can
2
wait
plus
then.
possibly an Eldritch Knight, so possibly 3 added to our party temporarily.
Well, no, because we would have to get some more up.
That's what I'm saying. If she gets up there, we have
She
Roth
can't.
with us too.
There's no other access. That's what she was saying. Is there's
She
no,
might have some.
There's no
tricks.
higher
I don't know.
access to
Other
get
than the
up. There's
dragon.
no other higher building.
I mean, she could try to shoot from where she is.
That's far.
She's a mark.
Plus, she's at a disadvantage because of
Wind.
the
But
overhang and stuff.
How far of a difference?
We
gap
might
in
have to give
depth
her some.
Are we talking? Like where Samara's positioned to the Avenexus, or to at least to the catwalk. She has fuel. She can see that
She
part,
can-
or she can't see the platform that it rests on.
She can see the platform, but she can't see like the railing and all that.
Okay.
What if we got her into the building through the glass atrium and up the stairs onto the
This
platform?
is gonna suck for you because you're long range and we're gonna be up in it.
There's a certain someone that said there was a certain battle style I'm
I
supposed to
know.
have anyway, so
I know, but what I'm trying to think of that scenario is
I fight away from the catwalk. I can shoot that far away.
she's far away and her visibility is 50-50 at best.
And you said with your dragon, how far for to swoop and pick? She's been on the back one before.
He can fly 60 feet.
So it'd take a little bit for him to get to her and then back up.
Would take like 3 rounds just to get down there.
I mean, that's an extra person to
He
punch.
can go pretty damn high.
I mean,
It's the point of where grabbing her, he would have to spend one. I don't know how far he can be away from.
let's see, 60 feet plus dash, it's 120.
Anyways, as the party tries to plan this out, from us, the D20 Misfits.
Good night!
Right.
Whatever.